place here. If you haven't been outside, they've got the 2 Palms Bar and Bistro. They were going to call it 4 Palms, but it sounded like the beginning of a circle jerk. 8 Palms would have been a party, I think. I don't know if you're from Florida or not. If you're visiting here, you'll notice that they got the business districts a little mixed up. You drive down US 19, you look over the side of the road, and there's a strip club right next to a putt-putt course. 18 holes of fun on one side, and a putt-putt course right there. A friend of mine lives in a mobile home, and he actually has a stove in his porch. And then he had the brains to put a pool table in. Yeah, we had to shoot pool with those short cue sticks so we didn't knock the glasses off the kitchen counter, you know. We're shooting pool, I noticed all the balls are rolling on one side of the table. So I just went out and put some more air in the rear tire. Now his refrigerator door closes by itself, too. You gotta love a mobile home, man. Come home drunk, slam the door, boom, out go the bathroom windows. Yeah, I got a DUI 6 years ago. Oh, sure, there are many more to follow after that one, but it's always the first one that's so memorable, isn't it? I'll never forget that night, weaving in and out of traffic, minding my own business. Just trying to keep up with the car next to me with a big bass going, you know. Cop pulls me over, knocks my window. I roll my window down. He says, "Buddy, I saw you weaving erratically back there. Is there a problem?" You know, what do you tell him? Gee, you're not going to believe this. But I forgot to put my contacts in, and I saw those reflectors in the middle of the interstate, and I thought it was like a family of cats with reflective collars on. I didn't want to hit any of them. Get out of the car. So I'm standing there. Why are you weaving? I'm not going anywhere, you wascally wabbit. What are the odds of you walk in a straight line? The possibilities are staggering. Says, "All right, buddy, get in the back of the car." So I did. No asshole, my car. "I've had enough out of you, pal. What's your name?" I said, "George Washington." "Okay, George, show me 2 pieces of ID." So I just gave him $1.25.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the Double Special Show, starring Christopher Gorges, Tiffany Barbee, and me, JB Lee. Special guest, Lou Angelwolf and Ward Smith, baby.
You and me. So say the stars, it's meant to be. My heart is
Welcome,
for
everybody.
you.
Double special in the house. Chris Gorges, JB Lee. Bring my mic down just a tad, Jordan. Let's see, just a little bit so I don't blow everybody out. Some great comedy up in the beginning there by a wonderful human being, Steve Baird. Love you, Steve. Miss you, Steve. This will be the Steve Baird tribute show, I believe. Right, Tiffany?
Yeah.
I know. Don't want. The whole show's not going to be bummed out because Steve wouldn't want that. But we're going to have a good time. We got a couple of guests that are coming a little bit. And talk about it and have some fun. Lou's been on the show before. You guys decimated him the first time he was on the show. I'm back.
I'm glad that I think I'm glad that we're having a Steve Baird tribute show, but
Yeah.
it just stinks that he died.
I know, dude. And now
Dude,
I listen to the
He was
material.
supposed to be on tonight. He was supposed to
I
be
know.
right there beside us tonight.
Yeah, just tromping over everybody.
He couldn't
What
have
if
been
he
here to make
is?
one more death-themed episode.
That's right. But Ward Smith took his place, so I think that means the next to go is Ward. That's a I don't mean that in a bad way, but damn, dude. It's
Yep, you picked the death seat.
We'll talk about all that later. We had a great show lined up for you tonight at 9, a little after 9:15. Halfway through the show, May Wainwright will be calling from the St. Pete Comedy Film Festival. She'll be talking to us about things, whatever. I recognize the name, but I don't know if I know her or not. It's gonna be one of those awkward things where I make an ass out of myself.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, right. Where you know what I mean? You know, Jordan, you've done it. Where you think you've done it before. Where you think you know somebody, but you don't, and then you make a big deal out of it. It gets awkward.
Yeah, you're going to be sitting there. You're going to make like a 5-minute whole question. Did you do this? Do I know you from here? And we'll all just be sitting back on, oh, Chris, drop it. The usual, dude. You get obsessed. You get stressed out. Chris was really stressed out tonight before the show. You were freaking out. You've been freaking out like pretty much for the last hour.
How was I freaking out?
You freaked out about your rose bush. You
The
freaked
rose
out
bush.
about certain things not being packed properly for you.
Oh my God!
You freaked
What?
out about microphones.
The microphone thing could have been
I
a
don't-
serious situation had it
I
not been
don't-
for Uncle Lou.
Why? I mean, why are you freaking out? You could
Mm-hmm.
be dead. Isn't it better to be you?
Yes.
Like, what are you freaking out
What are you
about? There's
freaking
nothing
out
to
about,
be
man?
Freaked out about.
Plenty to
Nothing
freak out
could
about.
be worse.
Yeah, go ahead. Plenty to freak out about. I don't know.
What?
Anything could happen. It's gonna be a good show
After
tonight. It's gonna be
dies,
fun.
I think everything else is great.
Nah, we're gonna have a
because
good-
Nothing could be worse than that.
We're gonna have a good time. We'll open up the phone lines in a little bit. The phone number is always 727-475-6139. If you don't get through, because we're talking to somebody, because I want to stack up the phone lines. Like I know some people want to call. Call back is my point.
Yeah.
All right. You ready?
All right. Oh,
Yeah.
we're doing that?
Yeah, do it now.
Here's something to get stressed about.
Listen.
Check
listen, guys,
in. Check in.
You'll be quizzed on this later, Ward.
I didn't prepare it. Well, you know what? I looked through the news, and there was nothing at all interesting today, so I decided to do random Wikipedia check-in.
Yeah, but that's not current. It won't be current.
Doesn't matter.
All right, go ahead.
Check in.
Watch how
Oop,
awful
I hit
this
that. CV-7. It's an aircraft carrier known as the Wasp. Check in.
Who cares?
How
man?
is that news?
It's not news. We're just checking in on it.
Yeah, he's doing like a history version of Check In.
There was no good news today.
We went through all kinds of stories yesterday
I
that
know.
we were going to talk about. You
And we
can't-
discussed
yeah.
everything. We
What
discussed
was it?
everything good so that there was nothing left
Was
for
it-
check-in.
Was
Check-in's
it
supposed to be
something
a
about
surprise.
monkeys?
What?
Wait.
No, don't even look at that.
No.
Don't even look at
Okay.
that. Do a regular check-in. Just pull up your damn Reddit page and do what you normally do. Why
Oh,
are
it
you
was a
on?
bear.
I was trying a different kind of check-in. What's wrong with random Wikipedia
I don't-
check-in?
Make something out of it then. Don't just say what the page is. Then
It's about
throw
a
it-
United States Navy aircraft carrier commissioned in 1940 named the USS Wasp.
What's interesting about that,
That's
Jordan?
a pretty cool name. First of all, a wasp doesn't even go in the water. It would just drown. Why would you even name a boat that?
That's true. I didn't even think of that.
Yeah, it's a terrible name for a boat. Did it sink? No. No, it doesn't sink. It's a terrible name altogether.
You're an asshole.
Check in. Check in. Random Wikipedia check in. The Malaysian Ice Hockey League.
What?
Well, who even knew they had a hockey league in freaking Malaysia?
Yeah, well,
They must.
they disappeared along with
The
that plane.
Asian Tigers from Kuala Lumpur won it like at least the last 2 years.
That's
listen-
the capital of Malaysia.
Yeah.
Wait, but listen to those names: Cobras, Fangs, Wildcats, the Blackhawks, the Devils.
They have Blackhawks?
I guess
They're all out of Kuala Lumpur. They didn't even know they'd had a skating rink.
Dude, I
there.
would love to see that rink. I bet you so like ramshackle, ratchet.
Can
holy
you
Christ.
imagine, dude? These probably they probably don't have equipment. They're probably wearing bamboo pads and stuff that they
That's
just
what-
wrapped out of leaves.
Yeah, there's no walls on it. They get checked into like crates. There's just crates stacked up. It looks
See?
more looks like something out of Fight Club
See,
than a
this is
hockey.
very interesting. Malaysian ice hockey. You knew
Only-
no such thing existed.
All right, go on next.
Check in. Check in. Let's see what we get. Caesar's Camp in the Bracknell Forest. It's an Iron Age hill fort.
Look at Tiffany. Feels like right now she's taking the SAT. She's
Look,
looking
its
at the screen
layout
like,
consists though of a number of steep banks and ditches in the shape of an oak leaf. Why the hell would you even think of that for your fort? That's like a creative thing for the Iron Age.
This is what Jordan does because when he after he decided he didn't
when
want
yeah,
friends
when I got
anymore.
unemployed, this is
Yeah.
what I do.
Yeah, he just random
And
Wikipedia.
before
all day
that,
long.
yeah, I have no friends. It's the
I'm your
second
friend.
Caesar's Camp found in Aldershot, dude.
Aldershot.
It's a Caesar camp in Aldershot. That's interesting, right there.
I guess mildly.
You
What's
don't like
a
any of this?
Caesar's camp? Like salad?
Yeah, it's probably covered in dressing. Check in. Moving
He's
on.
not going to let it go.
Wayne Pierce,
Yeah.
born in Batman, New South Wales.
That's Balmain.
Is it Balmain?
Yeah, learn how to read. Not Batman. You wish it was Batman. New
There is
South
a
Then
Wales.
it would
Batman.
have been good. All of a sudden you said Batman. I was like,
Damn, dude.
but now I'm just like,
Check in where I make it up. Check in. Yeah, okay, so he's a rugby footballer.
He's from
and
the
a coach.
Balmain Police Boys Club.
He's a lock
That's a
forward.
weird name for a club.
they're good
The
at
Police
rugby.
Boys?
No.
No?
More like a gang.
It
and-
sounds like catamites to the police.
What is
No?
it? What are they called?
The Balmain Police Boys.
Police boys.
Balmain. The main ball Police Boys.
Police boys come
Yeah.
out to play. Sorry, that's
Check in this terrible experiment. Little Malvern. It's a
What?
civil parish.
it's a Oh
It's
my.
near Worcestershire, England.
Okay.
So it's in Worcestershire, named for the sauce.
Yeah,
That's
okay.
interesting.
I'm from Worcester, Massachusetts.
Yeah, there you go.
No, yeah. That. There I go. What? What does that mean?
I don't know.
Can claim stake to this story in some way?
Noted singer Jenny Lind lived there.
Oh my
Who's
god.
that?
She's a singer from the Notes.
What's that?
Yeah. I'm almost ready to ditch this whole thing. Come on.
One more. Bell Cave Pass is a mountain pass in Izmir province, Turkey.
How fascinating. Can you tell us more, Jordan?
It's situated 25 kilometers east of Izmir
east of Izmir. Where is
on
that?
the D300 highway.
Oh, the D300.
It's Turkey, man.
Yeah.
It's considered a low altitude pass.
He said that like he was disappointed when he was there. I thought this was higher.
All right. Thank you very much. I was checking.
That's awful.
Yeah, dude. Sorry.
That's
You know what? They can't all be winners.
I need to do my bit. I never did my little thing that where's Tiffany going? She just left.
Good God. I
Tiffany,
pissed her
where are
off.
you going? Is she going to the bathroom?
I don't know.
Let me tell you this about Tiffany. She's wearing dresses now. She's all girled and
I
dolled
know,
up.
dude.
I don't even know what to make of her anymore.
That's weird. What
Did you get something on your thing?
No, I feel like the table's dirty.
I cleaned this table and waxed it before I
Ladies
started
and
the show, so I
gentlemen,
don't know
Chris
what you were
Gorges
talking
has
about.
terrible dirty tables.
No, I cleaned this. Whatever.
Not only that, but I got a glass today and there was a bit of skunk stuck on it.
Nice. Thank
And
you.
it was from the clean glass pile, too.
The clean glass pile.
Well, yeah, on the drying rack.
The pile on the drying rack.
What did
It
you
looks like a
guys-
pile.
What did you guys say about me?
Huh?
What can't you make of me?
We were saying you're dressing different.
Yeah.
I
Just all
have
the-
been. All I'm doing is wearing a dress. It's so much easier than regular clothes.
All right, it's gonna get so hot in here in a little bit.
True,
but
though,
it's gonna
man.
be
We should
fun.
switch to robes.
I want to talk about a couple things. I want to talk about we did snappers this week. Last week we had Vanity Styles on the show, and she beat up Jordan. I want to have her come back. We're gonna do a little bit more.
What?
Yeah, we're gonna do it again, but better. I wanted to bring more stuff. We'll talk about it. But we did snappers this weekend with
Yeah.
Bob DeBono. Had a lot of fun.
Did so
4
much
great shows, and Friday Night Late Show got weird, dude.
Daiquiri.
Was that her name? It was her name.
Daiquiri's
Was it
birthday
Daiquiri?
party, yeah.
Daiquiri. Oh, Daiquiri was the girl that had the birthday, but the girl that flipped out was
I don't know
Daiquiri's
her
friend.
name, yeah.
She was some wackadoo.
So you made a girl cry. He came in all proud
he
on it.
did. He made a girl cry.
I was featuring for Bob DeBono, and again, birthday parties, as comics know, are always the worst thing and the best thing at the same time. Depends. It's like a fine line. It could flip either way.
Every birthday party we had last weekend were talkers.
Yeah, well, they usually are, but sometimes you can get them to like converse with you, and it's funny, and then sometimes they just get pissed at you for interrupting.
Well,
They're like,
yeah,
how dare you
they're
interrupt
like,
us?
This is our birthday party. I'm
Right.
sorry I'm interrupting your party with this microphone on stage.
And that was the fact. That was the fact for this particular group. This one girl in particular, and I do a bit about the religious bit, and I ask in the beginning, is anybody religious? Before I even started the bit, this girl goes, "Oh no,
I
no,
know.
no, no! You can't be doing nothing about religion." Not like that. It wasn't quite so urban, but it was.
So
What?
were you okay?
Look, already he's offended. And he doesn't even know.
Well,
why.
what did that? It sounded
then-
kind of
Right.
You were doing
what
like
does
a
it sound
Wanda
like,
Sykes.
racist? Tell me, racist, what it sounds like.
What was? Am I correct?
No, you're not.
Well, then why did you do it?
And
No,
she's like,
because that was sort of the tone. It was
And
like,
then-
oh no,
and then
it's
she
just
was
a tone,
like,
Jordan.
"Don't
Did she
But
sound
your
even."
racist brain picks
Well,
race
no. Why
every
can't you do
single
it
time.
accurately?
Oh, I love
she
baiting.
was like this. She's like,
Tiffany.
don't even.
Yeah,
Like, don't
see?
even.
See, she interpreted it differently than I did. I thought
Amen?
she was kind of like ghetto about it. It was like whatever. Then she
No,
got
she
pissed
wasn't
and-
black. It was a
It
little
doesn't have
white
anything to
girl.
do with
Oh my
race.
gosh.
Again,
And
it's
she
a
was wearing
tone.
such high heels and a short skirt and a tank
Right.
top, and it's like, you're very hoary. I don't think Jesus likes that.
I know it was very weird, dude.
All right, go
I
on,
love
go
what
on.
you said, though. What did you say?
I basically she wanted me to
You
stop.
said blowjobs.
Well, no, she just blurted the word
That
blowjobs
was
out.
hilarious.
I basically said, I haven't said anything yet. I don't know why you're so offended. And she's like, well, nobody wants to hear that. And so I asked the audience, does anybody want to hear it? And they said,
Everyone was
yeah.
like,
And
yeah.
I'm like, okay, you're outnumbered, so we'll do it. And I wasn't mean to her. I didn't call her a bitch or anything like
No.
that. I was like, whatever. And then I did my bit, which is not. And by that time, she was pissed off. She left. She was crying. It was
Yeah.
my. It was
She-
such a nightmare.
She reminded me of my friend Selena. See, every group of friends has of cute girls has that friend that just cries for no reason. That's
Yeah.
very sensitive.
With a little
when
alcohol,
when they're
right?
drunk.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right.
Like Selena always is crying about something. I
Wanted
never
to
know
kill
what.
this girl. But anyway, yeah. So she left, and then she came back, and then they came back when Bob was on stage, and they started
They
talking.
took selfies.
While he was telling them to not talk, they were like, "Screw you! We're gonna take selfies," and he just annihilated them, and it was
Yeah.
really funny. So this is what I'm asking of you people: if you go to a comedy club and you're going there for some sort of a party, if you want to talk and catch up with your
Go
friends,
outside.
or go to a nightclub,
Go
do
to
not
Chuck E.
go to a
Cheese.
comedy club. Please don't do it. Don't come there and talk crap during our show and give us crap when we actually address you for it and act like we're intruding on your night.
It is funny though, because think about it. If someone goes to a Broadway play or a movie theater or anything, people don't talk during it. So why did they talk during a comedy show? We're the only thing
they're
where
drinking.
they talk during.
Because they're drinking. I mean, I would like to go to one of these places where you can drink and watch a movie. I bet there's a lot of talking going on.
Oh.
Have you ever been where it's like they serve food and beer and
I don't
wine
know.
and booze?
I can
Oh,
just tune it out. I
remember-
wasn't listening to you guys just now.
Remember that guy that talked on the phone at the movie theater? Someone shot him.
Yeah. Thank you, Tiffany.
So you can't. Maybe that should happen at a comedy club, but not to that extreme. Maybe taser him in the balls, and then they'd be like, "Oh, we don't want to talk at a comedy club because then you'll get tasered."
No,
in the
I'm just over it.
balls."
Here's the thing: when you come to a comedy club, yes, comedians will talk to you, but just because
So
they
that's
talk,
correct. What this leads up to, ladies and gentlemen, is the double special challenge to all comedians out there. We dare you to have a show where you force every member of your audience to sign a release allowing you to tase them in the balls if they talk.
Yeah.
If there's any comedian with the guts to do that, we respect you.
I just put it in the fine print on the back of the ticket. And then when they try to see you, say, "Hey, you bought the ticket. There's the fine print. You didn't read it." Because most people
Nah.
won't read it, dude.
No, you got to have it actually spelled out for them so people will test it so you can tase them. Because other people are going to be there just to see the tasing of the balls.
People went to Gillette Snappers a couple weeks before you. Ken Miller got him kicked out of the room. They were talking. He's like, "Bob, I want him out. I want him out.
Good
I've
for
already
him.
warned him."
Good for him.
And then the cops had to come because the people didn't want to pay their bills.
Oh my God! See, I don't understand. Look, if you come to a comedy club, please do not challenge the establishment for whatever just because you had some drinks. Be cool about it, dude. And if I insult you and you're insulting me, if you interrupt me and you insult me and then I insult you back, don't
Yeah.
act like now it's a fight. Like all of a sudden now we're fighting for belts.
If
What
you
the
need
hell?
revenge, just take a dump in the urinal or something. Something quiet. Don't make us think about
I
it.
think when people go to comedy shows, they're hoping that the comedy show will be about them. Some people, when they go, they're hoping
It's
that
always
they're gonna
about them, though.
talk.
That's the thing. If they just listen, a lot of the comics talk about stuff that is about them. It's about all of us.
They
But
want to be a part of the
right,
show.
exactly.
They want to be made fun of.
Well, no, but they don't want to be made fun of. They want to
But-
be able to be the winner.
They don't want someone else to have the attention. They
It's
wanna
not
have the
going to happen.
attention.
I will slam. I have no problem insulting you, but at the same
what?
time, though, like Laszlo said, it's only a matter of time before some moron shoots a comedian over something he said. It's coming. It hasn't happened yet. I'm shocked, but I'm telling you, it's coming.
It won't happen to me.
What?
I don't want.
No, you're so non-threatening
Yeah.
on stage.
You don't attack anybody.
Other than the racist jokes you do, you're so non-threatening. It's
I found out a better Jordan helped me with a better way to word
my
my black
see?
joke.
I knew he would be able
They're
to work
not
with the racist joke around so it
racist.
wouldn't seem
They're both
racist.
very nice and
Just worked
complimentary.
around it. It's funny.
Of course you know
They're-
how to do that.
They're not mean. I don't say anything mean about them.
It's not mean. It's just they're
That's what racist should be.
All right, well,
is
we'll
when you're
listen.
mean.
In a couple minutes, we're gonna have Lou Angelwolf on and Ward Smith, and we'll ask them if your joke is
No,
racist.
I don't want to say.
You won't say. I'll say it. I know your joke. I heard it all weekend.
I want to say.
Oh my God! Dude. And then hopefully in 45 minutes, Tiffany's mom will call us. We set it up. She's gonna be calling the
awesome.
show.
That's not true. That would be funny.
Oh
though.
my God, dude! Her hair turned white like she saw a ghost, and she aged 15 years.
Who,
You?
me?
Yeah, you're like what? You're listening to Double Special. The phone number is 727-475-6139. We're going to be talking about Steve Baird here in a couple minutes. Also, very excited. Legal marijuana is putting the Mexican cartels out of business. I like that. I like hearing about that.
You wanted to talk about that?
Yeah,
I
why
got
not?
But why?
Why?
Well, you think they would make more money because
How would-
people are allowed to buy it.
Nope. For
Oh,
the first time
yeah.
in generations, farmers in central Mexico have stopped planting marijuana. Due to the ample supplies up north, courtesy of medical and recreational cannabis legalization, cartel farmers can't make any money off of pot anymore. So that's it.
But they sell meth. Remember from that TV show?
Well, we're not talking about meth.
Yeah, has nothing to do with meth.
Yeah.
yeah, but
Why
they'll-
would you want to do
I'm just
meth
saying
anyway?
they'll make money other ways.
They
I
can't
don't know
grow
why I'm
meth.
cheering for them.
Nobody
know what
know.
she
There's
is
no
either.
way to grow meth.
But
You have to make it.
Breaking Bad, they sell meth.
But they make it. They made their
Oh,
own.
These
they
are
were
farmers.
just getting into the business of it, weren't they? I forget that show. Did they do coke?
Dude, right now, it's almost like standing on the roadside, like hitchhiking,
I know.
and you hear like the screeching, and you look up the road, and there's this car, and it veers to one side of the road, and it hits the shoulder, and dust flies up, and then it's like a sharp turn to the other side, and it pings off like a park bench, and then that's you, dude. You're like,
Why?
You're all over the place.
What do Mexican cartels sell? Just pot?
Oh,
I
no.
thought they did
Whatever they-
everything.
Spare parts.
So they'll make a lot of money. They're all
Body
right.
parts. They sell shoes.
They
I'm
still
pretty
have
sure.
jobs.
You know, they're into the shoe market. Textiles. What kind of a question is that?
They're just saying that like they can't make money off of pot anymore, which is good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
'cause
helping.
Cut that
we
out.
want them to go out of business.
We do want them to go out of
Yeah,
business.
screw them.
All right.
Oh God.
I'm ready to take a little. We'll go ahead and take a little break and play that one
What?
clip. That
It's
yeah,
only
because
been 20 minutes.
it's
only been-
8:52, and I'd like to get them in and get them seated and get
Can't
rolling.
they just come
Because you
sit?
guys are drilling out. You're drilling for it's air right now. What do you got?
I don't know. We got the
Saying,
Simpsons
We have
stuff.
lots of words.
All right.
No, it's all right. It's
5
all
more
right.
minutes. 5 more minutes.
5 more minutes.
Yes.
Pick one.
What?
Pick one of the stores.
All right. I thought all this was going to be covered in
Snappers
check-in.
and Tiff.
Yeah, we already talked about that. Egypt is upset. Tiffany, do you know that? Egypt is upset?
Oh, religious lady whore. What?
Wow, dude. Egypt is upset. You know why Egypt is upset? Over an
Because of
American cartoon.
religion?
Over an American cartoon. Which one?
Oh,
Which
I
cartoon?
remember you said it. It was Simpsons.
What about it? See how much she retains during the meeting. The first meeting she's been to in months. We'll see how much she actually retained. She retained Simpsons.
All right, Simpsons.
Yes.
They were upset that the Simpsons went and climbed the pyramids.
What?
Oh my God.
And they were like,
That
don't
just
do
hurt
that.
my brain so much.
Yeah, but that wasn't even a good guess.
I know.
It's awful.
Well, I bet they wouldn't like that. They shouldn't touch the
The
pyramids.
No,
Simpsons
come on.
are claiming that an episode over from the 12th season, which was like 32 years ago.
Not the Simpsons are claiming. The
No,
Egyptians.
Egyptian TV, one Egyptian news station, but
Right.
apparently it's a
Oh, I
conspiracy theory going
remember.
around.
Yeah, the episode called New Kids on the Block was it was basically a boy band thing, but apparently there was a flag that was on one of the Jeeps in this episode. Now, Brian, this episode's 13 years old. Had a flag on it, and the flag was just some, at the time, imaginary whatever movement, right? Or some rebellion or whatever.
Who even knows? I
Yeah.
mean, you can barely see it. It was just there on the screen for a second. Nobody even noticed till now, obviously. But it almost matches the Syrian opposition flag. So
Yeah.
now
So
now people in the Arab world are claiming that this proves that the USA is behind the whole thing and has been planning it for years and somehow, for some reason, revealed it on The Simpsons back 13 years ago.
Yeah, I would believe it more if they didn't throw the Simpsons. Like the Simpson thing, like discredits it. Like really, if it wasn't, I'd be like, well, that's
It just makes it more awesome. Yes,
Yeah.
Tiffany.
I don't understand why they don't think whoever made the flag just watched The Simpsons and then copied it.
that's that. You know
That's-
what?
you
That's
know-
not a bad theory, Jared Jordan. Maybe they saw it.
I think Big Chief will have an answer to that question,
All right.
Tiffany. Ladies and gentlemen, calling in from Dallas Station, Texas, it's our Frontier comedy correspondent, Big Chief Marty Hoffman.
His-
State your name and purpose.
His face hurts, but not his Adam's apple.
Listening to Tiffany struggle through answering questions
Mhm.
was a whole lot like going to help out the firefighters today train.
Was that? What are you in like mass training? Like mass training? What was that?
It's called Disaster Day.
Yeah,
And
cool.
so they get to go through different scenarios.
Dude, that
And-
thing you had on your face, like the burn thing, looked awesome.
Yeah. That woman that did the makeup, she was great. Most of the other people, I don't want to get into any kind of accidents or anything because the people that they're training are not the best and brightest.
Wow, really? That's
It's-
not a. Was that a local or?
Well, I mean, maybe they'll get better. Maybe they'll get better with time. But right now, and this is a place, like College Station is a huge place where people come to train to be firefighters. Like we've got this huge camp here where people train, and it's right next to an airport, so you always see smoke coming up from right next to the airport. It makes you think that your plane's going to crash.
Nice. That's a
But-
lovely thing to have.
Well,
Why
I
were you
happened,
go-
like,
why
one
were-
morning we were get-
Dude, why were you going through this training? Well, you deliver pizza. How are you?
No, he was just an extra.
My next door neighbor works at a hotel. She's a manager at a hotel
Still
where
no
a lot of
connection?
these people that are training come to stay.
Okay.
And so she got invited, and she invited me, and so I got to do it. It was fun.
Tiffany, any questions for Big Chief?
Man.
Did you see his pictures about his
Yeah,
thing?
I made comments. Remember, they were funny.
Oh, my God.
Yes, you made the Adam's apple comment.
Yeah,
That was probably the best comment of the day.
Yeah, and I got lots of likes.
Unless
I said
that was real, and then you're just a jerk.
No, I thought it would still be funny then because
Little
there was
bit of
not,
both,
There
yeah.
was there was not a scratch on it, even if it was real or a
That's
fake
the Tiffany's
accident.
true word
There wasn't
justification right there.
even a scratch, so I thought maybe your Adam's apple had superpowers. It was hilarious.
All right, well.
Yeah, I just saw I saw all the comments, and I'm just like, either that doesn't look real enough, or my friends are very insensitive.
Well,
And so I put up the other picture, and then people were a little more nervous. So
yeah, I got nervous because I thought maybe the Chris and Crystal's New Year's Eve party was cursed and that we were all gonna die.
Just
like
easy,
it's
easy.
just like everyone that went to the party was about to die. Like,
All right, Marty, what else you got? We're going to take a break here in a minute and bring Lou on. You can call back, and talk. I got to do this. I got to get them in, dude. They're
but
sitting in
I
my
need
living
to
room, Tiffany.
say
Stop
that
looking at me like that.
Travis said that the reason I'm wearing dresses is because I have a man. I'm not even dating anybody, so no.
What?
Travis
Yes.
just texted me and said Tiffany looks constipated.
Nice.
No, he said because he can't hear through my microphone or something.
Travis doesn't like a lot of girls, so it doesn't surprise me that Tiffany wouldn't. Who knows? I
Yeah,
would like
you
to see
don't
the
you
girl.
don't meet Travis's high standards.
That's right. You can't climb the mountain that Travis has.
But I'm wearing
Put on.
dresses because
Forget it.
they're easy.
It's not
is
gonna work.
He's
It's
a
like
peak too
pajamas.
high.
That's right. He's the Everest.
You'll
of
never
men.
be good enough for him.
I'm not
Yeah.
trying to impress
You got to get a
Travis.
Sherpa. you gotta hire a Sherpa to come with you to climb the Everest
Yeah,
that is
a Sherpa
Travis.
name not existing because you have no chance.
That's right.
What's
No
it-
chance at Travis.
What are you talking about?
Travis is too good for you.
And
Travis is a god
At what point
among
did
gods.
they say that I wanted that I was trying to impress?
You can't have Travis.
Oh, women desire Travis, but none deserve him.
How do you feel now? You thought you could get any man, not Travis? No.
I
The
don't
Travis is a bonbon you
want
can never
Travis.
taste.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. All right.
Check out the Travis Sphere, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Potomatic.
That's right. You'll love it. Marty, we're going to let you go. I got to bring these guys in.
all righty.
Bye.
By Marty Hoffman,
I'm
calling
glad
in
you still have
live.
your face.
Yeah, all right. Play the.
Marty Hoffman and Tiffany Barbee interrupted me live from College Station, Texas.
All right, go ahead and play this long clip. I'm
All right.
gonna bring them in and get them situated.
I'm
Hopefully,
gonna try to go poo.
We're
And
going to
then-
go back. Ladies and gentlemen, Team
'Cause
Baird
I'm
presents
concentra-
more
I'm
Baird.
constipated.
in a minute, Lou Angelwolf and Ward Smith.
Go ahead and mute the mics, please.
I don't know if you've been to the Walt Disney World Epcot Center, but I think Walt Disney World's the only place in America that when you go there, you're the only American. People from all over the world waving flags, keeping their groups together. Brazil, Mexico, saw a guy waving a skull and crossbones. Pittsburgh. At a restaurant once, they had food made from scratch. And I found a hair in my food. What the hell did you scratch? Before you made the food. Went to a restaurant called Grandma's Home Cooking. Worst meal I've ever had in my life. I called the waiter, I go, this food sucks. What's the deal? He goes, well, Grandma's home cooking.
Welcome back, everybody. Double special in the studio now. We got Lou Angelwolf and Ward Smith. You want to say hello to everybody?
Hello, everybody.
Do you want me to bring that down lower? Is it good, dude? Are you good on that? No, talking to you, Lou. Is that good? Is it too high?
It feels good to me.
Ward, say hello to everybody.
Hi, everybody. How are you? We're coming to you live from basically it's the sunroom, isn't it?
Bring that mic up to your mouth. Don't
Bring
be
out
afraid.
right up to the mouth. Okay, something like that. You want me to really hug it?
No, not hug it. Just right. Yeah.
We want to hear you, baby.
Yeah, okay.
You want to hear me, baby? Okay. I'll
$10,
just
not $20 worth.
He's leaning in. It'll be better if I lean in. I'll be
lean in.
All right, we got Ward
Rest
Smith.
my elbows on something in this high class plate.
Ward Smith, Lou Angelwolf. Lou, you've been on the show before. Ward, you've never been on the show before.
Never before. Thanks for having me.
Lou's been on our radio show, in our improv show.
Sure.
He came over to use our shower once. It's you know what I mean?
I used the shower tonight before I came on. I like to feel real fresh while I'm here.
Yeah, you should. You can check all these guys out on the web. Google them. Do your thing. We're here tonight because of a mutual friend of ours, Steve Baird. We've been playing his comedy, and yesterday, the day before yesterday.
No, yesterday.
Yesterday. It was yesterday. We lost Steve.
11.
Right, we lost Steve. We're all kind of sad, but we're all comedians.
Well,
so
we didn't lose him.
Yeah,
we know where he's at.
That's right. It's not like we went to Perkins after the show. And where the hell did you guys go? Where the hell did you guys get off to?
It was supposed to
Jesus
be
Christ.
Lou and Steve this
That's
week.
right. It was supposed to be Lou and Steve Baird on the show tonight. We've had Steve Baird on our show twice. We love Steve Baird, and he's not going to be able to. So Ward took his spot, which is a dangerous spot, dude.
Well, what a disappointment
Now-
I've turned out to be.
Now pinch hitting for Baird. Ward. Smith.
And so, yeah, it's a sad thing. You know, Steve was one of those guys who just, I don't know,
Everyone
dude.
loved him.
I just, and I saw people post, like, you always put a smile. When I walked up, like you, Lou, it's the same. When I see you, I'm like, hey, it's always not like, oh, this guy again. You know, it's never that.
No.
Right.
Yeah, that's how it was for me when I saw Steve Baird. Like, I would actually, normally I hide in the sound booth at Snappers, but when I would see Steve Baird, I would actually come out of the booth and go give him a hug. And I hate, like, touching people.
Yeah, Tiffany. Yeah.
Like, I mean, but I would go out of my way to give him a hug. Like, the last time I saw him, I remember he was leaving Snappers, and I was with my friends, and I actually ran across the room to give him a hug goodbye.
She tripped on the carpet, smashed your ear off. She's missing an ear. If you look
Fantastic.
underneath her. No, we all listen. Steve was like that way. He was like the lovable curmudgeon. He complained. You know what I mean? Right.
Yeah, it would.
Right.
He was Walter Matthau.
He so was though, dude. That's really a good analogy.
Yeah, he really liked Walter Matthau, as you might imagine.
Even leaves the grass. Never mind.
I bet that was a really hip Walter Matthau reference.
The only way to get Jordan's jokes is to go Google them afterwards, like later on tonight.
But it hit the back wall.
Like, yeah. So no, I don't want to turn this into a big sob fest, but a lot of comics knew Steve. Everybody had positive things to say about Steve. We got robbed, we got duped. It sucks. So if you're out there, Steve, and I didn't do the. I hope you wouldn't. I didn't go up into the room thing to see him because the last time I saw him, that was
Well, if he's out there, then he is truly lost.
he is lost.
So-
No, he's not. He knows what the hell's going on.
He's going to heaven. He's going, crap, I got to drive.
How long did you know Steve? Lou?
25 years.
Was it really that long?
Wow.
Because I met Steve when I came back into town and started doing comedy. And I could met him in different places and everything. You knew him long before that.
Yeah, I knew him when he was a feature act. He came to the comedy scene in Clearwater. That was like in '88. And
I was still in the Navy then. Damn.
he and I became instant friends. And I remember he used to drive a little red Ford Escort, and we took it home and I buffed it out for him because it was all dull. I go, dude, your car's dull, and I put the buffer on it and shined it and glazed it, and he came back. He went, oh my, that's not even my car. So I really did him a solid.
He's one of those unique comics. I said this, and I don't mean this in a bad way, but a lot of comics that you see locally kind of have the same style. They're kind of the same deal. Steve was a unique voice. There was nobody doing what like Kevin Knows. I give Kevin Knows that credit. He's a unique voice.
Right.
Yeah.
You don't see anybody doing what Kevin Knows does, and Steve was along that ilk, I think.
Yeah, he has that cool cadence to his voice.
Oh, yeah, he had a great voice.
Yeah, and his voiceover stuff.
Oh,
is just incredible.
Sometimes if you hear him right. I mean, I was thinking if he was in the hospital, someone else was in the bed, and he was down in the cafeteria we were hanging out.
Yeah.
$18 for a damn panini. You believe that?
Yeah. Only Steve could
Upstairs
complain
to
about.
ICU, they scrape it out of your veins. They're just raping in these places. You can't get a decent. I asked the nurse for a Bud Light. She looked at me like I was from outer space. I said, "Can I have a Bud Light?" She said, "This is a hospital, sir." And I said, "Miller Lite."
He would do that.
How long did you know Ward? I mean, Steve Ward.
Not as long as Lou. Maybe I probably met him first around the '80s, and then I went to Houston and got married and moved out of the scene. And then maybe since I've been back, maybe 6 years total. 6 years total, and actually really bonded on the way up to Tim Wilson's funeral.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
to Tim, who was it?
Tim
Tim Wilson.
Was that he?
Google Tim Wilson. There's somebody Google Tim
Tim
Wilson.
Wilson
And put
is
him.
You know,
I
I
know
met
you're
Tim
talking
Wilson.
about.
It's been a weird
Right.
couple of years for local. We lost James Vernon. Tim Wilson. We got
Dow
Thomas.
Dow Thomas. Yeah, dude.
And they're all young.
I was closer to Steve than I was Dow. I knew Dow. We saw his show. He kind of passed. I always thought Dow didn't like me, but he just got a creepy, weird vibe anyway. And then when I met him,
Well, that was his hook, the creepy, weird vibe.
no, but I could see he was friendly to other
Steve.
people. But he never gave me that
How you
friendly
doing,
thing,
Chris?
even though we bumped into each other a lot.
Well,
You know what I mean?
It's funny. I'd walk up to him and hug him, and his wife Kay.
Yeah, right.
Okay,
Lovely
looked
Kay.
lovely, beautiful girl.
If you
Looked
see
so
Kay.
much like an old fiance of mine. When
Oh,
I
God.
first met them together, I
God.
went, "My God, you look so much like my ex-fiance." I almost walked up and handed you money.
Nice.
He was a big fan of the hooligan stuff, but yeah, later on he said, "Oh, I like your stuff," and I was like, "What?" Like I didn't even think you even knew who the hell I was. So another guy that you don't expect but had that kind of, I don't know. They appreciate
they're
the
not,
art,
they're not like verbose, and they're not going to go up and make a big deal about it.
right?
But they absorb it and they keep it, and every once in a while they get a little chance to dispense it to you. You know?
Nice.
It's like so.
Steve dispensed it all the time, though. He came over here,
So
had a couple
good.
of New Year's Eves. I have friends that are not entertainers, and they were like, "Who is that dude? Like, what is his deal, dude?" Because he came in, "Oh, I got this. Look at the plane here. Then you got pigs in a blanket." He just. I was like,
He took a-
classy New Year's here."
He
I'm
took
like,
a picture. Remember, I actually talked to Crystal on his picture today. We were making
Got any
comments on
sweet
it. It just
pickles
had
to
like
go with these
he had a
weenies?
New Year's Eve party. It just had 3 bags of chips on the table. And Steve Baird took a picture and he's like, "This is a great New Year's Eve party." It was so funny. Like that was.
he
so
got here a
great.
little late after his show, so everybody kind of gone through the stuff. But he was like, "Oh, thanks,"
Hey, Chris, you don't have any smokes, do you?
Yeah, no,
Remember
definitely
at the
drinking all my rum,
party-
you rat bastard.
We were all playing darts, and I tricked him into thinking that he already went. Like on his turn of darts. Like he was like, he got up, and I'm like, "You already went." He's like, "Oh, okay." And he sat down. And I was like, "No, you didn't go."
He's a good guy, dude. We're gonna miss him. So, Steve, this show is dedicated to you.
Yeah. he was-
I-
And later on, we'll talk about events that are going to be happening. Lou, you got Lou, you've been sort of the captain of the boat here.
Yeah.
It
I've-
sucks to say,
I've
but
had to shepherd these sheep.
good thing you're here and not in Texas.
He's our
Yeah.
spiritual leader.
Who
of
knows
this
why? And it
local
could be one of
comedy scene here.
one of the many reasons
Yeah,
why
maybe.
I came back. But actually, Ward said it best. He said Baird laid down for a nap for a show and never got up.
yeah,
And
yeah,
really, that's the long end. He was
sure.
taking a nap to go do a show, and then God said,
So
Yo.
he was booked that night.
"Yeah, he
Yeah.
was booked that night at some thirsty moose up in." It was some, I swear to God,
Thirsty
it's
moose.
like Rocky Raccoon's thirsty moose reunion or
A
something.
comedy and spaghetti dinner
Was it
night.
the Assyrian groundhog or anything like that? It was thirsty moose.
Assyrian groundhog.
Jordan, you met him a few times.
Yeah, I knew him fairly decently. I mean, remember him like sitting quietly drinking at Jack's joint and people getting worried about him. Is that a bad memory? I don't know.
No, that's-
Aw.
Is he awake? Is he awake? No, but he was one of the few comics. There's a few comics that actually have come out to see my shows purposely.
Yeah, he would have
Not
come.
on accent. Oh, you're here? Great. Okay,
He
I'll
would
stay
have
and watch.
went to Snappers,
Came out.
I think, if he didn't have his shows.
Right.
Like
That-
he would have come out
there
there.
are a few guys.
Another big, and I found it on it when he said, I'm appearing over at Jack's joint. I'm doing. Why don't you come over and do some time?
Yeah.
You know.
Right. No, people don't
Really?
usually do that.
You know.
I don't do that.
No, I mean, you don't,
Yeah.
That's my time. What do you?
Mine.
I'm not giving you my time. No, I'm kidding. I actually have had people. We had John J. Murray open up our show, but there's a few comics that do that, and he was one of them, and it just sucks, dude. So.
Well, the ones that do it too much are stalkers. So every time I look out, there he is, taking notes.
What are you doing now? 727-475-6139 is the number if you want to give us a call. We're live. We got Lou Angelwolf and Ward Smith on the show. Ward, you've been doing comedy how long?
Probably about 25 years.
25 years. You're doing some television now, still doing
Yeah.
TV? You're doing what?
Auditioning more than anything. And
Oh,
I haven't,
is that the-
It's the thing. It's just like looking for work. It's just like doing stand-up and everything else.
Yeah, but didn't you had a run on a show?
I did a nice little run. I did Army Wise, I did Burn Notice, and then I did Nashville.
Yeah.
And then most recently, it's still running Let's Stay Together on BET. I've been token white guy on
How?
BET.
Really?
Yeah, I'm always a cop. I'm always a cop. How about typecasting?
Does he
But-
look like
I'm not jealous about the Burn Notice stuff because I'm just not good looking enough, but I would love to be the token white guy on BET.
Yeah,
I'd love to be the token white guy.
I want to be the token white
I
guy.
got to call a black.
say?
I got to call a black chick a perv.
I want to be Barry Sobel on 224. That's what I want. You know? That's old school token white guy.
Barry Sobel.
Remember
Wow.
him? You told him
I can't go on.
Yeah.
I can't go no
Yeah,
more.
you told him
No
a poster
idea.
off
I
the
can't
wall.
go no more.
It's 3 comics against four. Sorry. Anyway, so now you do stand up here. Where are you from originally?
I'm from Tampa originally.
Really?
And I grew up over there, and I started in the service. Started, the USO shows and canteens and making a nut of myself.
Oh, that's right, you were in the
getting out of
Army.
duty. Yes, getting out of
You
duty.
too.
I was not in the army.
No, he was
Don't
in
ever
the
say that
Navy.
again.
Navy.
Marines? One of those things?
Salvation Army. I was in the
Both
Salvation
Navy,
Army.
Navy, and Army.
Navy and Army.
So you
We're
were in the
vets.
No, Navy and Marines.
No, the Army.
She's so confused.
So
I
you
was
were
a
in the-
Navy Marine corpsman.
He was a medic.
So you did military.
Yes.
Yes, I did
He did
military.
I was a Harvey Korman during those same years.
Jordan was a student while I was in the. You were
Oh,
a
yeah.
college student. What? Every time what? She poses? She can't, dude. She cannot take a picture without posing. I hate people. That hey.
She's like, "Want to see my biscuits? I brought my biscuits."
Let me
Well, I
flip them
got
over
the
for you.
butter, honey.
Lou, you started doing comedy. Weren't you originally with the Disciples?
It was a long time ago.
The earth
The
had
white-
just cooled.
the white,
Cough on me? I
the
felt
white
it.
man had just invaded our land.
Weren't you originally with the Disciples back in the day at Bennington's?
Actually, I started at with Ron Bennington when
Yep.
he was the house MC at a club called Kisses
Wow.
in Clearwater at Countryside Mall. It used to be.
Wow.
It was a hot dog shop.
Right,
It was
right.
Lum's Hot Dogs. Then it turned.
Lums.
then
They
it
eventually became Wendy's.
And oh, really? Okay.
With this
And then it turned into Kisses, and we started doing stand up there. We had Jay Leno, Brian Regan, John,
Are you serious?
Wow.
John
Wow.
Manfredi. Oh yeah,
In the
Everybody.
Countryside Mall.
in the Countryside Mall.
Huh.
That's amazing. I can't believe that.
Seinfeld
I-
played there.
Where,
I remember-
what?
I mean, yeah,
Why
Jerry.
did we miss all this good stuff?
Well, I missed
Well,
it.
you
I
were-
weren't born
You
yet.
I know. All we
you
get
weren't
are-
even a sparkle
Are
in
you
your
sure?
daddy's eye.
What was that, Jordan?
All we get is Cigar City comedy.
Oh, good grief.
No, but we a word like that. I left for a time and then came back, and I heard that they were like, I visited for like a week, and there was like Bennington's was open,
What
and there was a
year?
strip club up on
Well, now that's the comedy scene.
comedy scene.
I,
Right?
I actually opened that club that first night when it was up at the Ramada further up
Right.
by the Japanese restaurant, and then eventually moved back down to
Right.
the hotel where it was.
It had about
years.
3 locations before it landed at the Roadway Inn.
The roadway.
And
That's the death at the end of the.
I went from the
the
Ramada
road.
to the roadway, and that was
Jesus.
the next thing is a church. We're using the space as a church. No, it was the room that G. David built.
right?
Yes, our comedy father, who art in Clearwater, Howard be thy name.
Oh my God, dude.
So yeah, so that was the room that G built, and they kind of modified it. G had this little runway that went out there, and
A runway.
So we lopped the runway off and put in 10 more seats.
Otherwise, you have
And-
to open up your set with "You better work." You have to go out and do a spin before you do your first bit. Jesus, that's a
And-
weird
Well,
runway.
we removed that runway after G got pushed off the stage. Remember? No, he got
That
He
was
got
at,
his leg broken.
that was at the
parking lot.
Clearwater Beach room. That was
Every-
when he was
yeah.
at Clearwater Beach.
Oh, it's a cute picture.
So anyway, the comedy scene.
Look, a
op-
squirrel.
Yeah, oh, that's it. That is
Yeah, yeah. Good comment.
it. Yeah, definitely. Ward nailed that in about 8 seconds. You just saw Trish Keating in here with her. It was brilliant.
Oh, my God.
Oh, Trish was like, "I will cut off your head." And she didn't say it, but the eyes. It was, "I will decapitate you right now."
That's right.
She loves you though, because it's a girl. Sorry. Yes.
Yeah, the comedy scene opened in '87,
Yeah.
and then Ron.
I was
from,
alive.
from the Ron and Ron. You weren't.
Yeah.
much.
How old were you though?
4.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
So you weren't cruising the comedy club scenes, were you?
It was 18 to get in. But
She's in the back. What? Why? What? 18?
To be fair, I mean, she was
Am I
dating like
named on the
30-year-olds
list?
at
Am I
that
named
point,
on
right?
the
That's so true. That yeah.
but I'm old for my age.
You're listening to Double Special. The phone number is 727-475-6139. If you want to give us a call, you can do so. In the studio, Lou, Angelwolf, and Ward Smith here to pay tribute to Steve Baird, who was supposed to be here this week. Damn it. Now, at the end of the show, I got a few surprises for you. We are going to pit you against you at the end of the show.
Lou versus
Ward.
I thought
Yeah,
you said
baby.
Loser leave town. No.
Huh?
Is it a steel chain match?
What,
A
Jordan?
steel chain
tell you
match or a
something,
steel
baby.
cage match?
When he said
You
surprisingly.
gotta pick one.
8th in Tampa Bay.
A steel chain
How about a
match.
toe strap?
Toe strap.
Toe strap match.
We'll get you in a little contest together. It'll be fun. We'll have a good time. And then I'll give you each a challenge and see if you're up to the double special challenge. All right?
The winner gets
I don't
a
have
dinner
to
at the
drink
Syrian
anything
Warthog.
or-
No
Is that what that
drinking.
is?
No.
Oh.
No
Okay.
drinking anything.
Nothing jackassy.
Although Crystal's got that
Maybe.
green crap in
Maybe a
her.
little jackassy.
I have to eat a scorpion or something.
Eat a scorpion. Dude, do I look
Does
like
anybody get? Does anybody get in the
Hey,
nuts?
scorpions
Anybody
are
got-
expensive. You
I
think
was just
I'd-
going to say, do you think I could afford a freaking couple of scorpions so you guys could munch on them for
Are
a
they
bit?
expensive?
I'm sure, dude.
No, you could just go to Texas and find some in someone's house.
Yeah, that's not too expensive, driving to Texas for a couple of scorpions. It's a great suggestion.
That's where
Thank
the
you.
expense comes in.
Holy Christ. If people want to check out Ward and Lou, where can they see you? You got any shows coming up,
Oh,
baby?
I got bunches of shows coming up. But
Bunches.
I'd like to take my time and explain them.
Do you
You-
have a letter?
Jesus, dude. What are they, like grape varieties?
How much bandwidth we got?
Oh, plenty.
Do you have
And
a
there's the
website?
seedless black grape.
Yeah, in the name of old dude, I got more than a little. Go ahead.
Actually, if you go to louangelwolf.com, my dear Francis just built me a beautiful website. It's got a couple video clips. I don't have my schedule up there, but the next time I perform is actually
He doesn't even know.
May 16th.
Okay.
I'm at McCurdy's Comedy Theater with Ward Smith, Danny Chapello, and Dak Rako.
I don't know either of those guys.
You couldn't get Greg Bates?
I'm Ward.
Greg
No,
Bates is
no,
going
it's
to
the
stop
other
by.
two guys.
If Greg Bates
You
is
don't-
there, I will be there. I haven't seen him in like 2 years, and I miss him
He's
now.
so fabulous.
Can't
I
even
love
see you now. What are you talking about?
And then because McCurdy's Comedy Theater is closing down.
Right.
Yeah.
Are they
Twen-
moving?
Wow.
Yeah, they're
25
moving.
Oh, they built a beautiful showroom in the downtown area.
Thank God, because that
Needs
whole
to.
area was sketchy. It was a great club.
Oh,
but the
yeah.
area was really
He was
sketchy,
there-
dude.
He was
Yeah.
there 25.
Well, you know, you're in a strip mall and
Like
Dollar
Radio
General's
Shack.
the anchor store.
Yeah.
You know,
It
so,
was awful, dude. I went there and I was like, what the shit?
yeah,
yeah.
scary place.
No, but
so,
great club.
But
So I
the
got
rent-
two shows there. I got two shows there with Ward
Mhm.
on May 16th, Friday, 7 and 9:30.
Yeah.
And then the following night, May 17th, I'm in Clearwater at the Two Palms,
2 pounds.
formerly Jack's Joint, formerly Coconuts.
Yeah.
What do you think it'll be called by the time you do the show?
A bath bar.
Yeah, what
I was just looking at my
That would be
phone
the
and then I
Syrian
heard it.
Warthog again.
The collapsing overpass bar.
I'll be there the week after next. Next week I'll be in Vero Beach at the Zone there, featuring somewhere at the Riverside Theater.
Okay.
Ward, where are you gonna? We know you're
I'm
gonna be
not
recording.
done.
Oh,
I'm
you're
not
not done.
done for
We're not
people.
going into June. I didn't ask for the whole damn.
Dude, I'm not even making it through that weekend yet. I'm a pro comic. I
Go.
got gigs, I swear.
I know you do.
That Sunday, the 18th, is the first Steve Baird
Oh, okay.
Jest in Peace. That's the name of the show.
Jest
Oh,
Okay.
I like
Jest
that.
in Peace.
Which
Okay.
and that's the 18th or the 17th.
The 18th.
18.
I
That's
think I'm
coming
still
up.
gonna be in Vero. Damn it.
That's a Sunday.
Oh, is it Sunday?
Yeah.
I'll be
Right.
back.
All
See,
right.
Sweet.
That's right. So we'll
We
try to
made it
get-
on Sunday.
So most people are off, right?
Yeah,
so
yeah.
most people are off, and it's going to be, I'm going to host it,
Nice.
but it's going to be an open stage. I'll probably put up,
Like an open
10,
mic sort of
10
deal?
12 guys.
Nice.
So we can, and there's going to be films and slideshows and, and I think we'll all have, I don't know,
An outpouring
Frozen
of
pizza.
love and fun.
Frozen pizza?
Well, that was one of Steve's favorites.
Was it really?
Where's that going to be?
No, it's what he ate all the time. I don't know whether it was a favorite or not, but he always ate.
Where's
it.
that going to be? Are we
After
doing,
they
are we doing
cook
that?
it.
Oh, yeah.
Are we doing that snaps?
Frozen
We doing that-
pizza?
His name was Steve Totino Baird.
Steve Tombstone. Holy Christ, DiGiorno.
I knew him when he was opening, and his last name was Hot Pocket. That was when I was coming up. I was just Hot Pocket.
Somebody else is running with that.
Yeah, and then you know what? And you're right. No kidding.
Parker slowed me with a Hot Pocket.
It just amazed me that now I hear that, and he was complaining about pigs and blankets. That's prepared meal there, and he's eating frozen pizza. That son of a bitch.
But yeah, and then 4th of July weekend, I'm at Snappers.
All right, cool.
Okay.
Oh, yay.
Oh,
Oh,
Tiffany's
that
all
was
excited.
TBA on the schedule. Now we know.
And I'm forgetting something else too, but
Are you?
whatever. You guys are.
Yeah, go to the website. You'll put it up.
LouAngelwolf.com.
There you go. Ward, what's your website? Just so we can do.
That's wardgregorysmith.com, and there's links to the shows that you can watch on demand for.
You said it too
Burn
fast.
notice.
It's Ward what?
Ward Gregory Smith.
Ward
You
Gregory
did say that
Smith.
fast. I thought it was Ward
Ward
Greg.
Gregory Smith.
wardgregorysmith.com, and
It sounded like a record scratch. Wiki.
was it that fast? Really?
Pretty nice.
Do I have to slow down?
I heard it.
I like the wickedy.
WardGregorySmith.com.
He's all jacked up. He was huffing like hornet spray out in the garage. He's like,
Yeah.
What is this?
Hornet
Pesticide? Give me that. Yeah. I'm gonna do a show right now.
Wasp spray.
Wasp.
Like the USS Wasp.
Sinking fast.
No
A
hornets.
destroyer.
That's right.
All right, got a couple of comics. We'll talk about a couple things real quick.
I'm
Man,
at Snappers the first weekend of June.
are you?
The 7th. Well, Steve was supposed to be there.
Yeah.
You're
So-
taking a spot?
Again?
You have a
Pinch
death
hitting
wish, dude.
Again?
Oh, dang.
Like, did you go to stevebeard.com and, like, look, let's find all the shows and be like, I'm going to call the
I rubbed him
bookers.
out. Okay. What is
I
it?
need some work.
That's some cold hard shit.
Like, right away.
It's
Like,
cutthroat
he's, like,
bu-
going
honey,
through the obituaries of
It's
comedians
a
and, like,
cutthroat
finding their
business. I'm
work.
telling you. You got to
Holy
do some
Christ.
things.
My
to get
fucking
what you
Wody
want.
wouldn't do that shit.
That's some
Ward
cold
is
shit.
like, Ward's like, I hope you don't expect me to apologize for that.
We were in
After
the cafeteria.
Dow
We
went.
actually were in that cafeteria.
I know, dude. He probably
said I was
filled up
doing
all
this.
Dow spots, got all
And
Vernon
Vernon.
spots.
But here's the beautiful thing.
James
Ward's
Turner.
going to do all Steve's material.
I want to see that.
There'll be comics casting lots for that shit, man.
He wasn't even dead, and they were doing that. You know.
Yeah.
Who gets the putt-putt joke?
In the news, man.
Wait a minute.
What?
I got one more thing.
God damn it.
Who
Go ahead.
books it?
Yes.
June 22nd.
Christ. Now we're at the end of
Okay.
June.
Oh, the
No,
putt-putt golf.
listen.
The putt-putt golf.
I was going to do all the memorial events at the end, but go ahead. Yes. It's
Okay,
another
we'll hit
note.
it again.
Hit it again. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Do it,
Good.
baby.
I need
June
it twice.
22nd.
Yes.
It's a
Gross
Sunday
impression.
morning. We're going to Celebration Station
Really?
and having the Steve Baird Memorial 18 Holes of Fun
Yay.
and a
And
putt-putt
putt-putt
tournament
tournament.
event.
I like that. I like
Because
that.
it is by a strip club.
And we're going to play putt-putt in the morning, and then when the strip clubs opens, we're all going over for
Now-
a cocktail.
I can't go
I
to
have
the show.
a
I'll get in
question.
trouble for the. Yes.
But it's Sunday, the first
When
shift.
you
and
say
Lou said it's
morning, what
okay,
do you
yeah.
mean?
So, 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock on a Sunday
Time's
morning.
up.
Really?
10
o'clock is
I
too
will
early.
go for Steve Baird, but normally I generally don't like to do anything that's before 1.
Okay.
I'll alert the media.
But I will
Yeah.
go to Steve
Okay.
Baird.
Duly noted. We'll put that in
At
the
least
minutes.
it's by
What
your
the hell is? What
house.
is she talking
I'm
about?
soaking in coconut oil at those hours.
Well, I like to take the morning and slowly. you
That's
know.
nice.
Okay.
That's
She has to
That's
poop for
morning.
2
I'll
hours.
Go to the strip
you and
club.
you
with
and
guys
Lionel
after.
Richie.
Yeah, right?
You and Lionel
what is it?
My Sunday mornings is mine. See, I just
I
like to
did.
kick it back with a ditty wag. You know what I mean? I get a big
Something
fat.
minute.
I get a big fatty going, and
I
I
know
put
you
some milk in the bathtub.
Well, Lionel don't get wasted. Lionel don't get wasted now. He don't get wasted.
Yeah, I know
He
you
don't
ain't trying to
get
mess
wasted.
with my Sunday morning. Okay, good. So we'll put all that. Will that be
What
up
was
on?
that?
I don't know what that was. I don't know. Will that
I
be
was
up
telling
on?
him to get on the mic,
Yeah. Will that?
Oh.
Yeah,
I got it right here.
no, put it up.
but you were still a little far
I
away.
thought you were telling him to wank.
Fight after the show. This will all be up on the Steve.
Fight after.
Yeah, Steve Baird tribute page, right on Facebook. Will that
Right.
will all this be posted?
Which the lovely Francis.
Francis
put
Marie
together.
Lane put that up.
All right, cool.
That's Steve Baird tribute page.
There you go. It's on Facebook.
And it's got almost 500 likes on it.
Yeah,
Right.
500.
because
That's gotta be-
everybody loves Steve Baird. Like, who couldn't?
I know. I know.
Exactly.
You should have while you had the chance.
I did.
know.
I gave him. I did. I
course
loved
you
him.
did.
I loved
I
him
feel-
long time.
I felt bad because I heard,
The
like,
Yoda
on
gig,
one
wasn't
of our episodes, it said that he wanted to have sex
Yeah.
before he died. And all day
Right.
in my head, the day that I saw you guys at the hospital, I just was trying to think of I wish he could have had sex. For some reason, it bothered me.
Wow.
I really wanted him to have
How
sex.
do you know he
Isn't that
didn't though
weird?
the day before? You don't
Yeah.
know if he got laid
Well,
on Friday
hopefully.
night.
Let's
You have
just
no
pretend
idea.
like that happened.
Here's the thing, though. The both episodes that he was on, The first one called The Final Hour. Second one called The Deadpool. They both
both out.
had dead where we were talking about death and dying.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna go through and try to isolate some stuff that Steve was on, but how weird is that?
But that's what he said on the show was about having
Jesus.
sex.
Well, he was on Bull's Facebook page, and there was a picture of Uncle Dow.
Yeah.
And it said, and next to that was a picture of James Vernon.
Right.
And he goes, well, if I died, this would round out the death trifecta or something
Yeah.
like that.
Oh, nice.
Which, be careful what you speak, man. Your words are powerful.
I'm telling you, dude.
It's going to interrupt me and my millions of dollars. My friends die.
Anything can happen, though. We just read a story earlier yesterday on the meeting. A man got molested by a bear. Where was that, Jordan? That guy got molested by a bear.
Somewhere in
That didn't
Minnesota.
happen.
San Francisco.
I couldn't find the story, so I don't know if
This
it's
is
real.
Real live bear
Yeah.
in Minnesota.
Oh, you don't mean just a big hairy gay man?
No, it was
That's what gay people call them, bears.
Oh, boy, the
Yes.
light came on.
good. Yeah.
So pretty when the lights come
Was
on.
that what that was? Ding! So like that little green thing.
We have a name for that. It's called a Tiffany Epiphany.
Tiffany Epiphany.
We do call it that.
We do, yes.
Yes.
Okay. So
I'm sure a lot of
She's
people
appearing
got
at the strip
molested.
club that night, Epiphany. isn't
got
she?
molested by a bear, dude.
I'm sure a lot of guys did. last
No,
night.
but you know they tell you that if a bear attacks you, you're supposed to roll up in a roll up in a
Oh,
ball
be
and pretend
still.
that you're dead. Be still,
Yeah.
right? This bear, Jordan, what happened with the story? You read it last night?
The bear dragged the man into his den and then raped him.
Yeah.
Wait, like
Tried to have
really?
sex, pulled him into his den.
Didn't try to eat him.
No. Pulled
No.
him into the den. It's like, oh, pound chicka wow. You know,
What?
the guy
Wow,
started to get
hungry.
funky and stuff. You know?
It banged him? Can they do that?
Can they
Banged by a
bang?
bear?
Yeah, bears can
No,
bang.
like I mean,
Here's where it gets lovely. This is,
Because that was God's own drunk and
No,
a fearless
I
man.
mean,
I
like-
get it now.
this is
How?
sans alcohol, no dope, no nothing.
She's
Really?
on pure
Yeah.
air.
I'm just saying, how can
Uh,
a bear do it with a human? Like, do they have penises?
They can
Like,
try.
can it go
What?
inside?
Did you just ask if a bear had a penis?
We already did the monkey penis. Don't
Yeah.
you think it applies across mammals?
Does the bear have sex in the woods?
But I never just see a bear
After he
walking
takes a
around with
shit,
its balls
yeah,
out.
yeah.
Do you? Like, I've never seen a bear's penis.
When have you seen a bear ever in
Yeah.
the wild?
At the zoo.
And the wild.
Oh, they cut them off at the zoo?
No, they
Jesus
had penises
Christ.
at the zoo. too.
They cut them off when they get married.
It's like a dog penis. It comes out of the little sheath.
Oh, it come. Oh, yeah, like those little red things.
Like a
Yes,
horse's
like the rockets,
thing, yeah.
That
and
little
then
pink
it sticks
pencil.
inside of a human?
if it desires to.
Apparently this one did. Apparently Ben wasn't so gentle.
Yeah, he was not.
Oh, that
Dragged
would
him into the
suck,
den.
wouldn't it?
Okay, so maybe he had like clothing on, like a big parka that had.
Maybe he
No.
wanted it. Maybe the guy wanted it. Maybe
No.
he was
That's
That's why he was
asking
wearing
for it, you think?
crotchless panties.
He was out hiking in the woods. He
Did the
was in
guy
bear's
survive?
touch. Was he
Yeah,
asking for it?
he got like some scratches, right, Jordan? Remember we read the story?
Well, lacerations.
Yeah, laceration. Yeah.
Did the bear call him?
What? Afterwards?
Yeah.
Probably not. He decided he couldn't afford his
That's
cell phone plan anymore, so he
funny.
ditched him.
Eh,
I don't know though. What would you do though, dude? If you were out
dude,
hiking,
pretty much I'd let the bear have his way. You know what I mean?
That's all you can, man.
It's all you really. I mean, what do you got? And here, you know,
well, but can you get?
who's gonna make fun of you?
I
at
have
that
a
point?
question. How
he's
did he
gonna
get his
believe
penis
you.
The worst-
Let him
off?
finish talking, please. What?
Who you know? I think it's the only alternative, honestly.
No, but I mean, is maybe there's a way you can like
Here's what you do.
maneuver yourself
You let
romantically.
him do it. Let him have his way, and then when he kicks back to smoke a cigarette, you run out the cave.
Right.
The worst part is bears do believe in no means no, but they have a different word for no, and we haven't figured it out yet.
Yes, Tiffany.
Wait,
It better be good.
how did he
It's
get his
not.
pants off of him?
There's really.
No, I'm serious.
Oh, I thought you meant the bear. I thought you meant the bear had pants on. I was
No,
like, no,
of course
never.
Same
Bears
way
have
everybody
pants.
does.
Smoking
Tiffany
a fairy
vodka.
stab dungaroo.
Yeah, vodka.
Vodka.
Oh, man.
It's spring break.
That's right.
Ward, you're a tough army guy. They teach anything about bears taking in the dens?
No, we didn't see any bears. They told us to run, basically.
Run.
Run.
That's a bad plan to run. Bears.
run,
No,
Timmy.
it's like a
Oh,
dog,
yeah,
dude.
you're
Once
not
you
allowed
start
to
running.
run.
Just run away from the bear.
Oh, you're toast.
All
Yeah,
right.
run away from the bear. Let
Dude,
the
he's
guy
getting
with the law
mangled.
take care of it. You just run away from it.
Go ahead.
All right, we have a caller into the double special show. State your name and purpose.
Oh, hi. This is May Wainwright.
Ladies and
I'm
gentlemen.
going to talk about the St. Pete. Huh?
Yes, May Wainwright. Welcome to Double Special. I'm Chris. The other voice here is Jordan. We got Lou Angelwolf, who I think you know. You know May, right, Lou?
Yes, we do.
Tell us who she is.
She's the girl that's actually steering the St. Pete Comedy Film Festival this year.
Right on.
All right.
May, welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me.
Tell us about the film festival.
Well, it's going to be taking place mid to end July. We haven't released the dates yet. but we're planning on having 8 films, and we are currently looking for more comedians to start submitting some scripts so that we can actually start converting their funny concepts into actual movies. We don't want anything more than probably 10 minutes in length, which usually comes out to about one page. One page of dialogue is about a minute long.
So 10
So,
pages.
So this work. Let me get this straight. So you're looking for comedians to submit scripts, and then you guys are going to shoot the sketches. You help them. How does this work?
That's right. We're actually we have cameramen, soundmen. We have everything available. We just really want their story at this point so that we can make sure we can, our whole idea is really the St. Pete Comedy Film Festival is a way to kind of bring, whether you're an amateur comedian or a seasoned comedian, to bring arts and make downtown St. Pete really the hub art district, and comedy being one of those facets. So we want to promote within our own community. And what better way than to try and bring some of these comedians on board and, make some great stories out of it. So this will be a great opportunity. We're all very excited.
Right. I think, Tiffany, this is a project for you.
Someone actually already asked me to
Really?
be in it, I think. Yeah, I got a message today from, I think his name's
Really?
Michael Freed.
I think his script has a bear.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
I just met with Michael the other night.
Yeah, he
He's got
asked
a great
me.
script.
Okay, then
Well,
maybe I'll do it then.
But
what about Chris, me, and Jordan?
No, if you're working with Michael, then
No,
you
I
cannot
haven't-
work with
well,
us.
I don't even know Michael. I don't know Michael.
Apparently
He
you
just
do,
sent-
because
no,
you
he
started.
sent
You
me a
didn't say Mr.
message.
Freed. You said Michael.
Wow.
But anyway, I'd rather like
fast they
you
turn, huh?
guys if we do.
You're locked, May.
Can we
She
write
can't jump ship. Can she work on multiple
I
projects?
never said yes. I just said maybe. I said let
Did
me
you get a
know.
letter
She's
offer
welcome
yet?
to
Have you
work on
signed it?
multiple. She's welcome to work on multiple projects. We'll allow it.
I'll be in every single one, Chris Gorges.
Oh, you're the worst
In your
person
face.
ever. She's the worst person ever.
Not you, May. Not you, May.
She's all like, I have no allegiance to anybody. I'll work on anything.
No
I'll go
allegiance
get
is to
coffee. I
you
don't care.
guys.
All right, May. Where can people? Do you guys have a website to where people can send their scripts, or how do people get the information to you?
Oh, good question. So we actually we have our site being built, but the website is stpetecomedyfilmfestival.com. It should be up within the next 24 hours, and people should. I'll have all the information online where people can start submitting their scripts through there. I'm also on Facebook. People can always find me under Miss May Comedy or under May Wainwright. But really, St. Pete Comedy Film Festival is going to be the ideal place to start submitting their concepts.
Nice. Well, I think I might, Jordan, you and I might be able to get something
Yeah,
together.
well,
Yeah.
I might work on my own. I don't know if I want you to share my glory.
All right, May, you've started a fight. Thank you so much for that, for calling in and starting a war with me and my friends.
And me, I want to be in it.
Anytime. Happy to.
All right, May. Well, listen, thanks for calling the show. Everybody, check out the website when it pops up. Get your Lou, you gonna do something?
Yeah, I've actually May and Francis, we're all having a meeting tomorrow.
Wait, are
and
you doing it with May? A film?
I'm gonna be.
Wait.
That is very
involved.
sketchy.
Can
Let me
I
just
be
say it's
in
very
it?
Yeah.
suspicious, dude.
Oh,
What's
wow.
Will she be judging the other films?
Yeah, what kind of prizes is Lou going to win now?
No,
A Ford Escort.
Next time you have me
Never
on the
got shameless
show, we'll unveil that segment of it.
Oh.
More to come.
Oh my God! You're like Illuminati, is what you are.
Yeah.
Well, you got it like a fog. You just creep in.
Jesus. All right, Lou. All right, May. Thanks for calling. We'll talk to you next time.
Thank you, Miss May.
All right. Thank you. Thanks for having me.
No problem. There you
Ladies
go.
and gentlemen, it's May Wainwright from the St. Pete Comedy Film Festival.
Yay.
That's funny because I didn't know what Michael Freed was talking about, but now it
Why
all
didn't you
makes
read
sense.
the actual message? He probably told you what he was talking about in the
She
message.
read the first
'Cause
two
he's
words
like
and the
a-
last
too much
four
of a
words.
No,
commitment
I
to
just
read,
saw,
isn't
and
it?
I was like, "Isn't he an open micer?" Delete.
Oh.
No joking. I didn't say
Eh.
that.
Lou just dropped you a look over his
I'm
glasses. You know you're in trouble.
kidding.
She's probably busy setting
No.
up dates and actually accidentally scheduled him in. you
And
know?
then I was like, "Saint
They're going to
Pete's
Chili's
far."
next week.
I was like, "Is it in the morning?" No kidding. I
You're such a
wanna
lazy bastard. You work
wanna
like
be-
4 hours out of the
be
week.
in your movie.
I'm not gonna have a movie. A script. I'll put a script in. Jesus, the last time we did
Let's
this,
do
we did the 48 Hour
Ghostbusters
Film
3.
Festival, and we worked with a guy, Paul Douglas. I don't know if you met
Yeah,
Paul
I know
Douglas.
Paul.
Yeah.
We used to hang out in Texas together.
Right on. And so Paul was his deal. Like he put together the team, but Jordan wanted to do like some crazy. And it was funny watching him try to go, well, we should do this, and Paul go, no, it's very simple, very straightforward, very, it was interesting.
Yeah,
to
a
clash.
straightforward thing with like 15 locations and action sequences.
You had
and-
to have the locations in the 48 hour film festival. You have to go and put it. And it wasn't. What are you talking about? Different locations. Yeah, Jordan wanted to do it in one room with the door.
Yeah, it's lazy style
He
with
wanted to
stop motion animation.
He
They
wanted to
have
reshoot the
criteria. They have
cube is what he wanted to do. You're listening to Double Special. The phone number again is 727-475-6139. We had a caller that tried to call in but couldn't get in because we
it
were
was just
talking.
The
Zach.
phone number
Was
looked
it Zach?
familiar.
Yeah, maybe it's Zach. In the studio, Ward Smith and Lou Angelwolf. We're all paying homage to our friend Steve Baird. We'll play some more clips. We'll play a little bit more after the show. If you want to check out some of his stuff, photos, comments that people are having, you can go to the Steve Baird tribute page on Facebook and leave a message if you know Steve. And we're all, look, I mean, I don't know. What are you going to do? It's, nobody gets out alive, damn it.
We got a caller.
That's true.
But you called it right.
Nobody else
You
gets
called
out
it right. We got gypped.
Yeah, we definitely got
You
gypped.
did.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Double Specials Co.
It's
show.
an 813 area code, so it's got to be from Tampa.
Caller, state your name and purpose.
Guys, it's Miguel Hito. How you doing this morning?
Miguel!
Or Steven, whichever day it is. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, Miguel Hito from, what's the name of the show?
Cranial Emissions.
I almost said cerebral. Jesus, I'm sorry, Miguel.
Tampa Bay's #1 podcast.
No sweat. Hey, I want to send my condolences out. I don't want to dwell on it too much, but I heard he was a pretty good guy, so I just wanted to send that out to you guys. Show some love from the Bay Area.
Steve
Right on.
Baird was the berries.
He was the
the berries. He was as good as it got.
It's so true, dude. It's so true. When he was awake, when he was asleep, take or leave him.
Yeah. And you know what was amazing? One of his best friends was narcoleptic. a guy even
I
more
fall
laid.
asleep all the time.
A guy more laid back than him.
Really?
Yeah. Talk about waiting for a punchline.
No kidding, dude. Jesus. Oh my God.
They were funny, man. They were Shadow and Jimmy, man.
Miguel, if you didn't get a chance to meet Steve, you would have instantly liked him. I can tell by the type of person you are that Steve would have appreciated you, and you would have appreciated him.
I'm sure. I've watched, as soon as I saw you started posting stuff online, I started checking out some of his videos, and he seemed like a pretty funny dude, and it's a shame. It's a great loss. I hate to, keep on with that. But, I wanted to bring up something real quick. You guys had a story that a couple weeks ago about some little kid getting his nuts grabbed, and he passed out.
Yeah.
Do you remember that story?
Yes, we talked about the child.
My buddy Joe brought that up at our meeting yesterday,
Mm-hmm.
and it was a game. They were playing a game.
What?
Ew.
They were playing a game where you
Grab
grab
nuts and
somebody's
pass out?
nuts, and
You ever played
you
that?
have to hold on as long as you can before the other person screams or passes out or something crazy like that. We were reading more on it. I was like, you gotta be kidding me.
Are they like?
It's called Extra Red Rover.
Tiffany, you were saying something. You were saying something about how much of a wuss that kid was, and like, when you get kicked in the nuts, it's totally different from when somebody yanks on your nut.
But I think it's kind of like, are they like kind of like gay or something? Like, it seems
Well,
like a gay curious kind
they're
of
on
deal.
the
Like,
waiting
hey,
list, but
grab
they're
my
not.
nuts.
Hold on, Lou, you want to field this?
I'm just gonna say it has gay connotations.
Yeah.
Really?
Insane.
Like, if these guys started grabbing each other's nuts, I'd be like, they're gay.
I've
And
always
you'd watch.
I would be
I don't
like,
think gay men go around just yanking on
No.
each other's
well,
nuts.
but that's
I
how
don't-
it starts when you're
I've got
12.
a great idea. Let's yank each other's balls off.
Yeah, no, they want them to work. They're really interested in that they are
I'm a Yankee
operational.
fan.
So
These
there's
are
a
kids,
that's
though.
usually the
These were
case.
kids. These were kids, not professional gays.
professional.
They're kids.
Professional gays as
the
opposed to amateur gays.
it's
Yeah,
just-
they're the gays that get paid for being
right.
gay.
That's
Apparently.
right.
They work the
Amateur
dark
night,
club
they don't
circuit.
call you for the amateur gays, and then-
Professional gays. Once I got my job as a gay,
Yep.
the money started
Now
rolling in.
batting for San Francisco, Bruce.
All right, Miguel. Well, listen, thank you so much, as always, for listening and your
30
comments on
years, though, you know
Facebook
that.
about Steve. You missed out. I'll say that. You missed out. If you didn't meet him, you missed
Yeah,
out.
my pleasure, guys. Again, my condolences. And I was actually going to try to catch your guys' show this weekend, but I booked a movie gig on Sunday, so I was at a 13-hour movie shoot. And we were going to me and my girl, we're going to come over and check out your gig.
Over at Snappers?
Yeah, that would have been fun.
Yeah, at Snappers. I
But
think we
you
lost
didn't.
it. What the hell was that? That was weird.
What's happening?
I don't know. All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's Miguel Hito being eaten by Cthulhu. All right. Thanks for calling in, Miguel.
That's wonderful. Nobody takes it like Miguel.
You know,
I know. What the
you know
hell
what-
was that?
You know what that noise was?
What?
Sprint.
That was the Men in Black sequel. What the hell? 727-475-6139. You're listening to Double Special in the studio. Lou, Angelwolf, and Ward Smith. Thank you guys so much for coming and hanging out with us, man. Do you guys need another drink? Are you thirsty?
We'd like something to drink.
You want
Yeah, let's take a little break and some more Steve while we beer up.
Yeah.
Baird told me about this place.
No, but we'll do that, and then also play a song, and then we'll
Who do
play
I
some
gotta
Steve.
sleep with to get
We're
a
gonna
Bud Light
rejuice, and we'll go ahead and do a little bit more of the show.
You got any pigs in a blanket?
Dude,
Yeah, frozen pizza.
We'll be back in a couple of minutes with more of Double Special.
Oh, beep, boop, beep, boop, beep, bop, bop. Oh, beep, beep, bitty, bitty, bo. Oh, beep, boop, beep, boop, beep, bop, bop. Bo, beep, 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 bo. Tweet, bo, beep, bo, 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 beedo, bo, bo, do, bo, 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 bo. Boo, doo, boo, dibbity, 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 booyah. Way, yo. I never before seen that in my life. Whoa. I never before seen that in my life. Whoa. I never before seen that in my life. Whoa. I never before seen that in my life. Now 2 peas in a pod, to me it's kind of odd. Homeless man staring at the sky, cursing God. Calling him a fraud, cause his good just have been robbed. Bringing it back to the start with a wink and a nod. Call him 24 and 20 packs of smokes. Clearing out the cabin where he kept the 64. WrestleMania all day long. What could go wrong? Took his sheet to the head, knocking pieces for us all. And I'm picking up the pieces of gray matter on the floor. Try to get my IQ back to 164. And I try as I may, I try as I might. I try on me slash cause I'm cloud strive. If I think that you can, I think that you will. Now take it with a glass of water and 2 pills. And you'll feel better every day. Well, yeah, 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 yeah. I never before seen that in my life. Whoa. I never before seen that in my life. Whoa. I never before seen that in my life. Whoa. I never before seen that in my life. Now just sitting reminiscing about the days of the position. Sexual statues up in the kitchen. CC no care, we drunk off one bed. Laughing so hard that we burst into tears. Now Dizzy was a man, and man it was a man. Now coffee stain turning inside out, that's the plan. I bruised up my knees trying to fight off them bees. Crying if you will, take it down and knock it please. Now 1 lesbian and 5 virgin males. We all getting laid into wish well. I tried really hard, I tried so hard and I stopped because I felt just short. If I think you can do it, I know we can be it. So why don't we get together and see if it works out for the better or worse. We'll do it to the end, of course. I never before seen that in my life. Whoa. I never before seen that in my life. Whoa. I never before seen that in my life. Whoa. I never before seen that in my life.
I am doing comedy. It's not a hard job. There's harder jobs than comedy. Homicide detectives. These are the guys that have to draw chalk outlines around dead people. I always wondered if they found somebody that's been decapitated. Do you think they put the head in parentheses? They put an asterisk next to it. See ditch. So anyway, I gotta watch what I do when you're older, you know? You gotta go to the dentist.
Yeah, he doesn't like to.
I was at the dentist and I had the tooth pain. Dentists kill me. They have such intricate little tools. He has this one thing that kind of looks like a thumbtack in the end with this corkscrew in. And I'm not sure how he works, but I think it's something like this. He sticks in your tooth and he twists it and he twists it and he twists it, and it runs down your back, goes into your wallet, plucks hundreds of dollars out of it. And I go to my doctor routine physical, and I'm proud to announce that I have a 368 cholesterol. You can use my blood for pancakes. He poked my finger and cheese came out. I don't sweat, I Crisco.
And we're back live on the double special show with special guests Lou Angelwolf and Ward Smith.
Yes, it's double and it's special.
Yes, welcome back, everybody. The phone number is 727-475-6139. If you'd like to give us a call, we have another half an hour, 40 minutes of the show. In the studio, as always, Tiffany Barbee, Crystal Hayes-Gorges, our producer. And who do you got over here? Her name again is?
That's Frances Marie Lane.
You've called her
You
like
don't
8
know
different
Frances?
things. I know, but they call her like 8 different things, so I don't even know what her
But
name
it's
is. I
always
get
been
way too
Frances.
nervous about crap.
Don't call her Francis. She'll pull a switchblade.
That's right.
Stripes reference there.
That's
folks.
right. Call me Francis. I'll kill
The show tonight is dedicated to our friend, comedian Steve Baird, who we lost this weekend.
Man, I can't freaking stop crying sometimes. I look at his face and I hear his voice on these recordings, and it just freaking shuts me down.
I know, dude.
I
You
know.
know? I mean, and losing somebody this close out of your soul circle, you know, there's that freaking separation and that bloody stump that we got to wait to heal over, you know? Because the guy was so integral in so many of our lives. He was always a great friend, always great to talk to, smart guy, knew a lot of stuff.
We all had our galvanizing moments with him, you know? Or
Yeah.
at one particular, maybe you hung out, as many times you hung out with him, there's probably one time where you're just like, bam, that particular night, you know, playing darts or something small like that, where it was just, you know, it solidified. And to me, that was our big chill moment, you know. Our Grand Canyon moment was taking that trek up to Georgia and coming back with it.
Yeah.
And we bunked in together. There's 3 of us, you know. Booked a double room. I'm sleeping on the windowsill.
He slipped on the windowsill like a cat.
Who did?
No, I
Ward
slept,
did.
I slept on the windowsill like an opener. And I gladly do it. With you and Steve, I gladly do it.
We got a call coming in. Go ahead and take the call on Double Special, Jordan. Bring him in and see who is this.
All right, caller, welcome to the double special show. State your name and purpose, please.
My name is Kieran, and I called to say hi to you crazy nuts.
Hey.
Hey, Karen, how are you?
I'm doing great. How you guys doing?
This is your buddy Lou Angelwolf.
I heard about you, Kieran.
This is his alter ego, Stevie Sussman. Stevie is kind of a savant guy, I would say.
Karen on the show. Welcome to the Double Special, Karen. Karen did the show last Friday with Steve, last show.
I say I know Karen. He's a comedian.
He's a comedian.
He books that room that Finley's
Finley's.
down there.
That's right.
Hey, you were real good friends with Steve Baird too, right?
Yeah, I mean, we never played squeeze each other's nuts or anything, but yeah, I was.
Well, that's why he
I was
liked you.
lucky enough to get to meet and hang out with him for the last 3 years or so.
Why? Well, Kieran, that's why he liked you, because all the friends that squeezed his nuts, he cut off.
Right.
I mean,
not his nuts, his friends.
His friends, not his nuts.
Right.
He had nuts. I say, Kieran, you're good friends with him, right? And
yeah,
and me too. You know, I've known him a long time. And they're cremating his body, right? So what do you say we just take a little pinch out of the bag, we cut up a rail, and you do one, I'll do the other.
Dude, that's so dangerous. And not because of the ash, because of Steve's Baird's ash.
Yeah.
That's
Exactly.
so dangerous, dude.
He's toxic.
Well, I think it's a signature of love and devotion.
Never underestimate my drug use, pal.
You get that up there, you'll be smelling like Totino's for a week. Can't get the smell out of your nose.
He's like, oh, I smell like a Red Baron special. Karen, you were at the hospital. You were broken up. You got to work with. How was this last show? I hear the last show was the killer show, dude.
Oh,
I gotta tell you,
God.
it was incredible.
I didn't mean that the way it came out. No, hold on, wait, Karen. I didn't mean that the way it came out. You guys are such assholes. No, Steve would appreciate that, but that was bullshit. What you just did right there, that's bullcrap. I meant that he had like an amazing show. They said he just blew it out. Am I right?
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Yeah, he was. It was awesome, and I've done a couple shows with Steve, and every show with Steve is awesome. But for some reason, he was just right on mark, and I brought a lot of people in that had never seen any of the shows, and especially where I work. And the next day, he came in, and they're like, "Wow, that last guy was phenomenal." And I said, "Yes, he was," and it was a really good time. Steve, as you guys know, he's got hours and hours of material. But it was neat because he told me that in preparation he was pulling stuff out from 20 years ago that he hadn't done in,
Is that
10, 15 years or whatever. It was incredible.
Was that show taped? Did anybody tape it?
Yeah, the 426
Yes,
show's taped. Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
There's
We do have a copy of it. Actually, James Bailey, who was also on the show, he recorded it.
Sweet.
It's on
And,
the Steve Baird tribute page.
It is already.
Yeah, it's up there.
All right, so if you want to check that out, it's on the Steve Baird trivia page. Yes.
I think it's in 3 sections.
It's in 3 sections. All right, cool. All right, Karen. Well, listen, thanks for calling in, thanks for listening, and thanks for being a friend of Steve and working with the last 3 years. I'm sure it meant a lot to him, dude, because, at some point I think Steve felt like comedy had forgotten him. I got that vibe.
No.
You right? Am I right, Lou?
Well, let me hear. We've all been talking about this a lot.
Yeah.
And I think Steve was a natural born comedian, always wanted to be a comedian.
Yeah.
Great on stage, totally at home on stage.
Right.
One of the things that grated on him and that wore his soul out was he didn't do it enough. He got stuck in this day job hell
It sucks,
and just
dude.
doing an occasional weekend here and there.
Right.
And the guy should have been full time all the time, every time.
I agree.
But he just it's that fear of fiscal limitation or whatever it
Which is a real damn fear, dude. When you're not, let's be honest.
Scares the hell out of me.
Who you talking to? You talking to me?
Right. I've had a day job. I think a lot of comics hold it against me that I have a day job. They're like, well, you're not a real comic. And I'm like, well, I got to pay the rent, dude. I got bills to pay.
There's no such thing.
Right.
What you do on stage, the fact that you sit around and smoke weed all day doesn't necessarily make you a comic.
Right. I agree.
But
the other thing about Steve is every time we'd hang out for a long time, he'd come over and it was like he was always on stage every time we'd hang out.
Yeah, it kind of got annoying after a while. No, I'm kidding. I was like, give it a rest.
Oh,
God.
dude, put the microphone down and have a beer, relax. His mind was always going.
Yeah.
Always going.
No, he was a good guy. Like I said earlier in the show, I had him over here for New Year's Eve once because I knew he wasn't working. I asked him twice. Yeah, I said, are you working this? No. I said, well, come over, dude. Hang out. I'm not working. My friends are gonna be over. I got very funny friends. They're not comedians, but they're very funny.
Well, wait,
I
me
thought.
and Jordan were
Well, no, but I mean, you know what I mean. And so,
Wow.
oh Jesus, they're
What a
so.
dick.
It's all always about
Wait a minute.
them.
Wait a minute.
Yes.
The universe moved off center. Tiffany goes, they haven't mentioned me in 3 minutes.
Ooh.
It's true.
Yeah, it is.
I can't say
it's
ooh.
funny because it's true.
True.
No, but he came over, immediately clicked with my friends, and they were joking around, and he was off to the races, doing bits about our food, and even though he was here, hanging out. So yeah, he was a genuine.
Nice. You put out the whole dog there, Gorgeous.
Yeah.
What's
so
this?
funny.
A pig in a blanket?
If you scroll back, you do see the post of him making fun of it.
Oh
It
my
was very
God!
funny.
All right, Karen. Well, listen. Thank you so much again for listening to the show, and thanks for supporting Steve and coming out to the hospital and being with us. It was good to see you, dude. And I'm sorry we have to meet again under these circumstances.
The pleasure was mine, and I got to tell you, the one thing about Steve, first off, I got to meet a lot of cool people, yourselves included, through meeting Steve. But even at his worst time, I told my wife and all my friends this. I said, we're sitting in the hospital, a horrible day, and just the stories. And Chris, I really meant that. You, Lou, everybody, you had us in stitches telling Steve stories. And, at the worst moment, Steve Baird still brings out the laughter in people while he's not even there with us.
Yeah.
So I mean, it was an honor to work with him, to be his friend, and I appreciate you guys doing the show and paying respects to Steve, and I think the world of you guys.
Right on. We appreciate
thanks,
it,
buddy. Us too, and welcome to the family. You know,
Yeah,
so you're all hooked up with everybody else now. So
Yeah, now we got to talk to you like we're Lil Wayne.
All right, you guys have a good night, and thanks a lot for everything.
All right, dog. Much love.
Ladies and gentlemen, from Finley's Comedy Club, it's Kieran, the comic.
Yes.
I don't know his last name.
Even though I told you, you wouldn't pronounce it correctly. You're listening to Double Special. We're in the last half hour of the show. We got the death match coming up. Are you guys ready? You feeling it?
I can do a death match.
You can do a death match?
Who's gonna die?
Well, no, that's figuratively. Jeez, you know what? Army guys are all.
That's why I crossed it out, Chris. All night long, you've been doing inappropriate things.
I don't mean deathmatch like that. You guys listen, as far as I'm concerned, Steve is always, he's not like gone. He's always there. Like, that's the good thing about Steve. He's immortalized. That dude's immortalized.
Yeah.
So it's not even like you say the death thing, but no. You'll be, all you people will be talking to him for years and years
Oh,
and years.
yeah.
What's that?
We'll fight to the death?
Yeah, no, to the,
Cool, no,
yeah,
shit,
well,
if I die,
figuratively
that's
to the
cool.
death.
That's fine.
Some
Well,
sort
good.
of.
You lost death.
I'm glad this isn't my last day on Earth.
I know, right? No, Ward's ready to go, apparently.
I got to take out the Navy Ranger over here. You know.
That's all I got. You know,
Last time I did a sit-up, I dropped the remote. That's really so. I hope this isn't a physical contest. Or
no, it's a brain contest. A little trivia death match. Are you good at trivia, Ward?
Yeah,
I'm pretty good.
again,
What
for
you
this
good?
brain,
What's your
though,
favorite subject, Lou? What do you like to do trivia mostly about?
Well, whatever it is, you can do the opposite. So.
No, I'm just curious. We've already picked the subject.
I like 60s American muscle cars.
Yeah. Then I'm screwed when that happens.
Dude,
So,
Jordan, can you see how that would go?
mechanics,
Yeah, right?
I'm done.
He'd have like lifelines he'd call Sparkly Al, bring him into the mix.
Sparkly
I got
Al.
70s first call LA studio
gotta-
musicians. That's my strength.
I
What's
gotta-
that?
70s LA first call studio musicians.
Are you gay? What are you?
I quit when it was
You
my
were a
time.
ladies' man.
What? No, it's
Anyway, I have some old shows of you on Tan Talk where with Sparkly Al and Charlie
Oh,
Can.
wow.
Yeah, dude, I gotta send it to you. You'd love them. They're so funny, dude.
Beautiful.
They're
yeah,
so
I'd love
funny.
to see him.
There's a whole thing where you talk about what the hell movie did he talk about when he came on the show?
No Country for Old Men.
No. It was like a fairy tale movie, and you I think it was Princess Bride, and you brought us through. It was like a whole spiritual trip to the Princess Bride. It was
Ah, beautiful.
crazy time. Yeah, he doesn't even remember it. He's like, oh yeah, that sounds lovely. Who wrote that?
That sounds like something I do. Yeah, that sounds like me. Yeah.
Oh, was that Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory?
It was. That's what it was. I knew it was a
Oh,
movie. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
That's
I
not
got
like
yeah.
a fairy tale.
No, but Lou broke it down.
That's a good movie.
Yeah, I
broke
got
it down.
I got a nice thing that I wrote. It's about the spiritual journey of the spiritual parallel of Charlie and the Chocolate
that
Factory.
makes
Pretty interesting. All right, you're listening to Double Special. Top of the hour, half an hour to go. This show again is dedicated to Steve Baird. If you want to check out his stuff, there's pictures and there are videos. It's up on where, Lou? It's on the get close
Steve-
right up on it. I want to see
Steve
it.
Baird
There you
tribute
go.
page.
See, that's
Steve
the way you
Baird
should always
tribute
do it.
page.
And that's on Facebook.
On Faccia Biblia.
Yeah, and when you like, you can like it and watch the stuff.
You can like it, and also too, if you want to friend me, Lou Angelwolf. I got about 400 friend spots left on this page, so I'm up to like 45 and change. So 4,500 and change.
Talk about a couple things real quick. Jordan's over there getting ready for the quiz, but I want to talk about Did you hear about the cops that broke into City Hall?
No.
Where was that at, Jordan? No,
That was in Bradenton, Florida.
Here in Florida, because all the crap happens here. Cops broke into City Hall to what? Why did they break
take a
in?
leak,
Hold on. Was it? Yes.
Why'd they break in?
They
Yeah,
didn't take a leak, did
that's
they?
correct. They broke in to
Man,
pee.
use the
He
John.
would know because he's a police officer on TV.
That's nice. The guys pee anywhere.
Not cops.
No,
in
they need,
Bradenton.
they need a cleaner bathroom than they've got at the police station. So they,
Apparently so.
yeah, they jimmied open the locks at City Hall.
They didn't have the keys to City Hall.
They got caught because they left. They didn't lock it back up.
But who caught them? They're the police.
It's like I can throw anything at all.
The videotape caught him.
But who arrested them?
The other police?
Other
Yeah.
police.
Oh.
Serpico?
They'll turn on their own. They'll turn on their own.
They have to.
Oh, yeah.
It
tastes delicious.
It makes you wonder though about cops. Because listen, I meet a good cross section of people in the office I work at, and some of them are police officers. I got an FBI guy comes in. I got one guy that was actually on the grounds involved with the arrest of Eileen Wuornos. He was there when they arrested her.
Wow.
Yeah, so he was, integral in some of the sheriffs and FBI stuff. So there's some smart people, but then on the other hand, there's just these morons.
Oh, dude, police work draws all kinds
Well,
of
these were city
personalities.
cops, right?
I don't know.
Apparently so.
Just
Maybe
the whole thing.
Yeah, I think it's the mentality of the guy, just like, I don't know.
That's what a badge and a gun can do to
No,
you.
but part of me would like to be a cop. I would like
Sure,
to intervene
sure.
because there's just
My stepfather was a cop. And
dude.
that was a completely different
Dude.
mindset.
I want to control the evidence room.
I'd like
Drinking like pig.
here's how the only way I would do it is
Yes.
if I was like instantly an old cop. Like if I was like on my desk years at that point.
years.
Because when you're young,
He's like fish.
when you're young, you first exactly. I want to be fish. If I could go into it right as fish, then I'd be good. That'd be good. But like when you're a young cop, all you are is an asshole referee. That's all
That's
you
so
do.
true.
You go every Friday night. You're at the frickin' trailer park
Oh.
sorting things out for these people.
Domestics, one after
Oh
the
my
other.
God! Just one, and they're just freaking. And you meet so many assholes.
Hey.
They're just wandering the earth. And guess who gets called when there's assholes flaring up? You.
Yeah.
You, Mr. Rookie.
That's right.
My mother was a cop for a
Because
little
I'm
while.
going to go to the bathroom. You take this call.
Yeah, no, it's I don't know. Part of me likes, like, when I see cops, I'm like, oh, that'd be cool. But then the other part sees how that would just kill my humanity. It would destroy my, like, after a while, you're like, I just hate people. They're all disgusting.
Well,
Me
and
and
most
Jordan already feel that
beat
way.
me. I became
Mo-
everything that he used to bust.
Jordan,
Like,
Tiffany got
long
that way.
Hair, had a pierced hair. I was playing guitar. My stepdad ran these kids in the slammer.
Right after, put the mic up there. Don't be afraid to talk into the mic, Ward,
not-
goddammit.
I'm
I want to
not
hear what
biased.
you have to say. What
He
is it?
always makes people talk.
Is
into
it
the
fine? Or
It's
if
important.
it's down a second and I'm like completely gone?
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah, look at your level.
Okay,
so
I'll
you can
keep it
see.
up. I'm
There you
sorry.
go. Perfect.
Fading?
check your
Sorry
level.
about
You have
that.
to
Check
make
your level.
love to
Move
the
past
mic.
it, damn it.
Can I see the needle?
Tell me the story.
Can
Move
I
past
see a
it.
needle? Can I see a needle? There we go. Okay, there we go.
Can I see a needle?
Can
What
I
are you?
see the needle? I don't
What are
know.
we,
a
a
clean
studio
one.
54? What
a
are you
clean
doing?
one. A clean one. Hanging out with
Who's
Steve
that,
Harris.
Axl Rose?
So you what were you saying? You have
No, my stepdad was
Yeah,
a
right.
cop, and
Yes.
I became everything that he hated or busted every day. My hair was long. This was, in the 70s, 77.
Oh, you were a
Long
hippie.
hair. I had a pierced hair. Playing guitar. I was listening
Jesus.
to Hendrix, and I didn't have a short, didn't have hair like this. So, I wasn't a Republican or anything like that.
wow. Now you're a Republican. You got short hair.
No, I'm not at all. I'm not
You
a
just play
Republican or
Deep
anything.
Purple. You don't play Hendrix anymore. What do
No,
you?
it's all Frank Zappa now. I didn't get
Oh
it.
my God.
Yeah.
Yes, Lou. You look like you were ready to add to that. Are you just shocked at the whole
No,
transformation?
No, I
And it's odd that I play a
believe
cop
it.
in
I
everything
trust
I
it.
do now.
I believe I trust.
We have a safe word. It's okay.
Ugh,
when I go back,
I
it's
don't know.
fine.
I just think I would like. I don't know. I'd like to be a cop, but at the same time, I'd like to be able to smack people that blatantly lie. Like I watched Cops one time, and they chased this dude in a car. Right, drove him down. He jumps out of the window. They got the camera on. They see it. They got the lights on him. There's helicopters. Jumps out of the car onto the grass. He gets tackled. They tackle. They almost pull his pants off. He gets up and acts like he has no idea what just happened.
Right.
And they're like, yeah, you're under arrest. What for? Well, because you chased you. No, that wasn't me. He literally said that wasn't me.
Right.
Like there's no way
an
they could
Italian
prove.
soccer player who makes a foul and says what?
No,
That
this is
wasn't me.
this is so beyond that, dude.
I did not kick him.
This is some sort of an entitlement attitude where you think, well, you have nothing on me. No, they do have everything on you. You are going to jail. There's crap you can say about it.
I love Dennis Regan's line. He goes, I'm not a criminal, but I've watched enough cops to know if I was going to go out and pull some crimes and I wanted to throw them off my trail before I left the house, I'd put on a shirt. Have you ever seen him arrest anybody in a shirt?
No,
Never.
they start in shirts, but then they lose the shirt.
Well, yeah, but let me ask you a question.
Yes.
How many times a week do you leave the house with no shirt?
Never. It never happens, dude.
Jordan, how many times a week do you leave the house shirtless?
Just once or twice. I just
Only
Usually
to the
after you
curb to
beat
get the
your
mail,
wife.
and then I flex a couple times.
I can tell you, I'm 54 years old. I've never left the house without a shirt.
Why
on.
not?
What about the beach?
I take
Yeah,
my
but
shirt off.
At the beach.
At the beach.
You don't leave and
I'm at
go
the
to the beach with the shirt off.
I'm
How
not at
ridiculous.
7-Eleven.
That's actually it's one of my recurring nightmares where I end up in grade school with no shirt on for some reason. And I'm still 42, but I'm a grade school student, and other kids are making fun of me. It's horrible.
Oh,
I can't-
that is horrible.
Yeah.
Jesus, that's a deep, dark place.
That's
Jordan.
why I
Spend
drink.
a lot of time at the pencil shop.
Get out of there.
don't
Just
you?
scale the top. You're listening to. Click on that, dude. Yeah, just click on that. Go to PC settings. It should still be running. What the hell? That thing is really good. No, just exit out.
So sensitive.
There you go.
There it is.
You're listening to Double Special. We're almost done. We got another 10, 20 minutes or whatever. In the studio, Lou Angelwolf and Ward Smith. Ward joining us for the first time. Lou won't go away.
You're second item on your
I'm
list.
like the Hubble telescope. Always watching. Always taking a gander.
No, listen. You are... to me, what Steve Baird was to me. I've known you.
Yeah.
I'm not even kidding, dude. I'm going to say it now in case you die. I want you to know that. I want you to know how much I love you and how much because you've been since the old days with the hooligans and the whole night.
Oh yeah.
You and Sarah clicked deeply.
Oh,
Yeah.
I love Sarah.
Right.
I miss her so much.
Right. You've been there since I came back into town, so I just want you to know how much you mean to me.
And dude, and I love watching you work, and I love you as a human being and a dad and all that. You're just a great dude.
Well, that was an accident, but I just
Well,
got forced into
whatever.
that. No, I'm doing okay. He's a good kid, but I listen. I put it off as long as I could. Really,
I was forced at butter knife point. I had my unit out anyway. And she fell on it.
Oh my God! No, but you are.
I heard at the time.
Yeah, as far as comedy goes, there are consistencies in my life. Pretty Paul Parsons.
Yeah.
You. And for a long time, Steve.
Good to be on that page.
Right on.
Yeah.
No, as dirty as Pretty Paul is, he's
a brilliant wit.
Right.
Oh my God! I mean,
Right.
if you can if you can step aside from the absolute depravity that is the humor, the jokes are well structured.
Right. The dark satanic side is very well constructed, and he's got a craft that's all his own.
But he writes as if Quasimodo is drunk. That's the point of view he takes.
No, but again, he
From the
is.
blood of several babies.
Paul has been there from
Ecuador.
early on, giving me support and making me feel like I could do comedy, and it
Yeah.
was a good thing, and that I wasn't in a bad place. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That helps, dude. When you're starting out, that helps.
Well, dude, you got a natural talent, and and guys like us, we see that, and we
Yeah.
totally relate.
You're
to
not
it.
dicks to us. There are
And-
some people that are dicks.
I can't imagine that.
There are some people that are dicks.
God,
Not
you're
you.
freaking whining again.
Oh, you mean Tony God?
No, I know what. Wait, what am I-
Catherine
no,
Larson?
No.
Is it Catherine Maloney Larson?
She's not a
I mean,
guy.
they're nice to me. I'm just
I
saying.
just mean in
thought for
general.
him.
I mean in general. There
Oh,
are guys.
Tim Kidd?
Listen, no. God, you guys are such assholes. No, what I'm saying is that there are comedians that are headliners that will not talk to anybody that's below. You know what I mean?
Oh,
They're-
sure.
Oh,
They're,
like
they're
the
just
divas.
above it all.
But
I don't need to talk
sure.
to you. I don't need to make you feel
Yeah,
good
I've
about
seen
yourself.
some
You
of
do your thing. I'll
those.
do my thing.
Carl, what was his name back in the day?
LeBeau.
No.
Strong.
Yes, Carl Strong. Carl Strong. You're emceeing or something. I'm emceeing. You go up on stage, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Carl Strong, and he had that little handoff, right? The mic, the little
Yeah,
handshake,
right.
A little bit of hug.
He wouldn't
would
shake.
whisper in your ear, "I'm only going to do 30, and then bring me back, and I'll do 15 more."
Ah.
He would set up his own encore.
Well,
to you.
but
Yeah, he would milk the audience into
Sure.
But he would tell you, "This is what I'm doing." It's like he wouldn't work for it. He didn't earn it. So when you
he
go
was
up on
just
stage-
assuming it was going to happen.
And I've done it. I've
when he
worked.
closes and you go back up and you go, "Can we get him back, folks? Can you get him back?" And you get this, no. Oh, okay, I'll come back. I'll summon within me to come up with 15 minutes of more creative sheer brilliance
Ugh.
to dazzle you folks, and to really drop it like it's hard. Is that what the kids say?
Hot.
Drop it like it's hot. Forgive me. See, I don't know.
I mean, that's like
it's
that's
hard.
like a 90s.
What are they saying? Burn notice? I got to read the script. It's hot. It's
That's
burning
right,
like
that's
it's
right.
Drop it like it's hot.
That's
hot, okay,
Tiffany
see,
knows.
I
She's a
can't
twerking
understand
fool.
what that's hot, but
Well, that's
like,
from the
ah,
90s when
okay.
I was young.
Yes?
Girl.
All right, I'm ready for this death match. I'm ready to do this.
Yeah,
Are you
let's
guys
do
ready?
All right, I'm ready.
Bring
All right.
it.
All right, Jordan. Time for
Jordan's giving up.
Ladies and gentlemen,
There you
I
go.
did this on my
it's
own
the
free will.
first double special Cobble Comedian Comedy Deathmatch Trivia
Wait,
Challenge.
what is a cobble comedian?
Double comedian? Did I say
Okay, you
cobble
said
comedian?
cobble. You were like cobble.
They're street comics, ladies and gentlemen. They're not. They're just,
All right, remember, let me say this. When you answer the questions to these, I want you to make sure the mic's up. Ward, get it up on
Right
you.
here you
Get
go.
it. Perfect.
I'm resting on my chin.
All right,
Okay.
I need
Jordan.
the bell. Somebody hand me the bell.
Is this a lightning round?
All right.
Jordan will give you the rules. We're
All
gonna
right.
tell you what we're
Lightning
doing,
on plane.
and we'll see who wins. You keep score, Jordan.
The name of this. Oh,
Oh, is
God.
it first answer or is it one at a time?
What?
What are the
What
rules?
is it?
here?
He's
Wait,
gonna explain.
I got to keep score now.
What is it?
How will we know who wins
Here.
if you don't keep score, you jackass?
Random decision.
Okay.
Okay, random decision.
All right.
Who answers first? Do you have ask us one at a time, or is
He's
it
going to tell us.
Lou is going to.
We didn't decide on the rules, so we just make them up.
Okay.
All right, good.
Go ahead.
All right.
You're in charge.
The name of this challenge is Can You Name the Comedy Movie from their taglines?
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Now, these are taglines that you might see on a poster, not actual lines of dialogue, something you might see in a poster or a promo or some press.
Oh, okay.
I bet you they're all the feel-good movie of the year, aren't they?
We'll see. Now, how is this going to work? Are they going to.
And these are comedies?
Do we have to figure that out already?
What? Well, yeah, before you start asking
All right,
questions.
how do you guys want to do it? Do you want to shout it out or take turns?
We'll just shout it out.
Shout it out. All right. If you know it, go ahead and shout it out, and I'll try to be the
All
judge.
right, ladies and gentlemen, we're doing detergent rules. Shout it out.
Okay. Out them spot.
Number 1, some guys just can't handle Vegas.
You gotta say what year.
No, I
year.
don't. It
No,
doesn't give the year, so I can't. Shut
does.
up.
Was it Lost Vegas?
The Hangover.
Lou Angelwolf has the
very good.
That's
hangover.
one. Lou, give yourself
One
a
point for
point.
Lou.
Give it to Tiffany. Let her score.
Oh, let me score
Yeah,
you.
she's
This guy's
so
playing,
anxious to
he
score
can't
It
it.
keep his
gives me
own
something
score. I
to
mean,
do.
it's-
Yeah, let me put the things in the thing.
She's going to make a spreadsheet.
If you scroll wide,
Oh,
Jordan,
she's
there are
left-handed.
years on
Either
there.
you're a
Please.
genius or you
Yes.
still went to
See?
bed.
Years.
I don't have to
Genius.
give the year, do
Okay.
I? All right.
Yeah, it would be nice. It helps, dude. It helps.
If we can't get it, give it.
All right.
Okay, yeah, it'll be a clue. All
All
right.
right.
Okay.
Next one up. From rags to riches to rags.
Trading places.
No.
That's what my guess was.
48 hours.
No. The year is 1979.
I remember.
Going in style.
Oh, The Jerk.
Two for Lou Angelwolf.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
2-0.
he is killing you.
Very much so.
Question 3.
Really, 2-0.
You ready? If he were any cooler, he'd still be frozen, baby.
Iceman.
Really?
No.
Iceman.
Was the
Iceman
the
come
Brendan
up.
Fraser was in it? He was or was it Pauly Shore?
You're getting so close, but you're still wrong.
Encino Man.
That was my
Nope.
guess. Me
Uh,
and him think alike.
All right, let me check.
Earth Metro thing.
Earth Metro?
Who directed it?
Are you thinking anime?
Say the year. Say the year.
We're not giving the. It's the year is 1997.
Oh, Biodome.
No.
Ha, that's funny.
If he were any cooler, he'd still be frozen, baby.
They both guessed. Give him the answer.
Oh,
Austin Powers.
Yeah, we'll give it for that.
Austin
Austin Powers.
Powers.
Ward
I
Smith.
guessed
That's
Encino
Hold
Man
one back a
too.
consolation goal.
Okay.
All right, let's try number 4. Say it once, say it twice, but we dare you to say it 3 times.
Tora.
Jesus Christ, we said comedy. Oh, Pearl Harbor bombing. Death and destruction. Yeah, it was hilarious. It was a black comedy.
All right, say it again. This is easy.
Say it once.
Boing, boing, boing.
Say it twice,
Come
but
on.
we dare
Show.
you to say it 3 times.
So easy.
The year is 1988.
Soul Plane.
No.
Michael Keaton.
Snakes on a plane. I am sick of these muppet snakes on a plane.
It's not Batman.
Duplicity.
Can I say it? Can I say it?
No.
Ah!
All right, you both fail. It's Beetlejuice.
You both lose a point. Okay.
Number 5. Just because they serve you doesn't mean they like you.
Oh,
Year is 1994.
oh, just because they serve you doesn't mean they like you. Men in Black.
No.
Police Academy.
No.
I didn't get this one.
Electric Light of
The
Blue.
Bad Clowns.
This one is bad. Hard. I mean, hard. I didn't like this.
Were they good movies or were they shit movies?
Can I give them another hint?
You know this one?
I have a very unpopular opinion on this director and his films.
Okay.
Jay and Silent
Could
Bob.
you be more vague?
All right.
Oh, come on. Tiffany just gave it away.
What was
But
it?
they don't. Jay and Silent Bob are in it. Who's gonna say it first?
Kevin Smith.
Strike Back. Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back.
Yeah. Who's the director?
Clerks.
There you go.
Clerks. There we go. Ward Smith gets another one.
Should have said black and white.
What's the score,
2
Tiffany?
to 2.
2-2.
I'm no longer being.
We're on level 10.
He's
All
not
right.
killing.
Here's another hard one, and then we get easier.
Okay.
One ordinary couple, one little white lie.
Oh, this
From
is-
2010. Nobody's going to get this.
2010.
No, none of you have seen this movie, I guarantee right now.
Really?
Bird on a Wire.
Bird on a
Nobody
Wire.
saw that movie.
That was like 1982 or 80. That was way.
2010?
Yeah.
I'll say who's in it once you guys want another hint. Do you want another hint?
Jordan can give him a hint.
No, I can't.
Well,
I don't know
want
anything
to.
about this damn movie.
Steve Carell is in it.
What's the hint? What's the clue again?
The question is one ordinary couple, one little white lie.
One ordinary couple.
I wasn't Get Smart.
The other member of it was
Tina
on.
Fey.
I was gonna say, Jesus, will you let me finish what I'm
No.
gonna say? I was gonna say.
Is that the one where she had the baby?
Date?
Wait, what were you saying?
The date?
Babysitter?
The date what?
The,
50 last dates?
We're gonna give it to Ward Smith because it's date night, and I didn't think anybody would get it. Honestly,
The date.
I can't even
I don't
remember
think
that.
he should get a point.
Nope, too late. I am the judge.
All right, he gets a point. I don't think he deserves
All right,
it.
no, it's
Give me
3-2.
half a
All right.
point.
Ward
All right,
creeps
this-
ahead.
This next one, gentlemen, this is where shouting comes into play.
Okay.
May the Schwartz be with you.
Spaceball.
Baseball.
Ooh,
Oh,
Ward
Ward
pulled
got
that out.
it. Look, he almost died.
Ward got that. Damn, he was on that.
All right.
Wow,
He
he's
almost
winning
crotched.
now.
He almost crotched himself in the corner of the table. Bam.
Those were his Spaceballs.
Would have been.
Here's a harder one. There's something about your first piece.
American Pie?
Oh, dang.
Wow, he's tearing it up.
Dude.
Come on, Lou.
Eh.
Lou.
Ah,
I don't
Get a
watch-
DVD
I don't watch
machine.
a lot of
Oh my God!
It's
So
his
these are
movies.
This is about
movies.
the time I
They
got
take
divorced.
time.
I'm just
No,
saying.
in the mic. What?
They take time.
What? Yeah, but you have time.
he's right.
Sometimes.
Well, see, I know this stuff because this is around the time I got divorced.
Chris, you should bring out the penalty at this point to give Lou a little bit of like
Oh, the nipple
motivation.
clamps?
All right, that's a good idea. Would
Nipple
you just
clamps.
not jump to? Can you please just work into things like that instead of blurting them out? Why would you just blurt that out?
'Cause
You
it's
you know nothing
funny.
about tension and like
Oh, did-
tension building and drama. Any idea at
Radio
all?
theater.
Right.
Radio
Was
theater.
it supposed to be a surprise? Are you?
No,
were
it's
you
supposed
gonna
to be
get
more
a-
gradually revealed. That's what it's supposed to be.
I didn't know that's what you were gonna do.
All right, here.
Time.
Everybody that's on the show, every guest I've had on the show.
Show him the box, for God's sake.
Well, just relax. Everybody that I had on the show, I've wanted to use these. Here, let me show you the box so you know
Don't
what
do
these
it.
are right here. These are fetish nipple clamps. Ward, I know you know what these are. All right, I know how you Army guys roll. No, when you're on leave, well, you don't
Yeah.
call it leave. What do you call it?
Fucking sailors.
You don't
No,
have
yeah,
your
wow.
microphone by your head.
Yeah, you don't have your microphone. Yeah, put the microphone up there when I'm talking. No, put the microphone
It's
up
like
there,
his
you jackass.
penis is talking.
All right, so this fetish, dude, I pull at nipple clamps. He forgot he had a microphone. He's looking for exits. The dude's freaked out.
All right. Hey, you're the
I am
Navy.
so
There
out
is
of
no
here.
wong hole.
I didn't buy this. Jordan bought this. So easy
No
with the
Navy
Navy.
can survive without rum, sodomy,
What do
and
you
the
think, Lou?
lash. Just saying. I'm in.
Right here, right in the mic.
Dinner.
Tell me.
So what? You want me to put them on?
Well, if
well,
you
don't have to-
lose-
yeah, if you lose.
Oh.
Now here's the thing. I'm not gonna make you put them on your nipples because that's just gay. But I will put them on your fingers, and we will feel what this.
Put them
at
on
the
my
box.
Yeah, put 'em
Yeah,
on
well,
my
the box is,
It's
look.
gay.
Well, is it? I mean, no, not if you're a girl. It's
You
not
can-
gay.
You can
Ward.
put them on my pinkies.
Yeah. Oh, so would you do it even if you didn't lose? Would you do it?
Sure, I don't give a shit.
Oh shit! Yeah. All right, but listen.
I never do
Wouldn't
it.
you rather see Ward do it?
Yeah,
Kick his ass
I
then.
can beat him at this game.
All right, what's the score, Tiffany?
Oh, it's 5-2.
All right,
Oh, damn.
step it up, bro.
All right, next
Here
one.
we go.
They're not just getting rich; they're getting even.
Risky business.
Million.
Year is
Brewster's Millions.
Okay,
First
hold on.
Wives Club.
Years
1983.
83.
It's when I was born.
It was
Tiffany,
Shelley
don't
Long
say
and
anything.
Bette Midler,
Stop
right?
talking.
Ghostbusters.
They're not just getting rich; they're getting even.
It's Shelley Long and
83.
Bette Midler.
Shelley Long.
Night Shift.
Can I give
close.
a hint?
They're throwing some excellent films out, though.
They're not just getting.
Gorilla Cage.
All right, hold on. I'll give you one. Hold on. I'll give you one.
Oh.
Well, hold on. I'll give you one clue. Dominici was in it, wasn't he?
What? No.
Dom. What's his name?
Amici?
Dom Herrera.
No,
Dom
not Dom Herrera.
Amici.
Don. Yeah, Don
Dom.
Amici. Yeah,
Don
Dom.
Amici.
That's what I said. Dom
Don.
Amici.
Domina.
It's Dom Amici.
Yes, him.
Like Dom
He was in it.
Amici.
All right.
I
So what
can't
is it?
Getting rich?
What's that?
Evening?
They're not just getting
83.
rich,
Is that
they're
48
getting
hours?
even.
Or trading places?
Hey!
Ah!
Trading places 6-2.
Dude,
All right.
you come on. I want to
Damn.
see him get shot because he doesn't want anything.
I know.
The picture freaked him out. Come on, Lou, step it up.
All right.
Come on, baby,
Hey,
focus.
Not
I'm
gonna
really
be me.
lumbering.
Should have brought those spring shoes.
Yes.
Whatever happened
Those
to
kids
those?
I
that
still have them.
grab each other balls with
He's like, I didn't
that.
get rid of them. I use them.
And now, at last, another film completely different from some of the other films, which aren't quite the same as this one is.
That's the tagline.
Absolutely, without a doubt, positively the last remake of Bo Jess.
Wow, no.
Oh,
That was a Marty Feldman.
another scary
Yeah.
movie.
No, what's
Scary
the year?
movie?
What's the year? Jordan, what is the year?
1975.
75.
Oh,
Remember Schlock? Was that a John Landis
come
picture?
on, Lou.
Groove Tube.
Oh,
Oh,
Kentucky Fried Movie?
Kentucky.
do it one more time.
And now, at last, another film completely different from some of the other films, which aren't quite the same as this one is.
Oh, that's Monty Python's
Yes.
And
Holy Grail?
Yeah!
Nice.
All right, there we go.
Why are you so cheering for Lou?
Because I want him to get. I want to see Ward get shocked. He wants to get shocked. He doesn't care.
Yeah, we want to see someone who doesn't want to get shocked get shocked.
Lou gives up. He's like, put him on the testicles. I'm good. Whatever. We'll do it.
Hey.
Next one. A woman's place is on home, first, second, and third.
Bad News Bears.
No. It's from 1992.
What's the one with
League of Their Own.
Rosie O'Donnell?
Oh, damn.
Lord.
The
League
one
of
he
Their
just
Own.
said.
Yeah.
You're in the ballpark.
Lou's asking what the films are, and Ward's telling him what they are.
Exactly. He's obviously much better at this than me.
Listen, if we had done
Is there
science,
another topic? How about 1960s American muscle cars?
Is it Big Daddy Rat? Daddy Rat? What did you From 2004, his news is bigger than your news.
Fuck.
He's gonna get
Anchorman.
Yeah! Very nice.
One for Lou. All right.
What's the score, Tiffany?
It's 4-7.
Oh, getting closer.
Okay, Lou, you can pull us out.
How many
How far are we
questions
going?
are left?
I don't know.
All right, we got like 6 or 7.
7.
6.
more,
Okay, you still got a
7 more.
chance. You're
Yeah,
still in the
you-
run.
Right.
You have a chance.
Go ahead.
From 2008, the movie they think they're making isn't a movie anymore.
Blair Witch Project.
Comedy.
Oh.
Tropic Thunder.
Oh, damn.
Tropic Thunder.
Oh, that would have been hard.
Yeah, well, it wasn't.
Piece of cake, hon.
From 2004, it's just one of those days when you're feeling a little dead.
Weekend at Bernie's.
Oh,
Well, that's a good guess.
movie. I love
Weekend
that
at
movie.
Bernie's.
But in 2004?
Yeah.
2004.
Weekend at Bernie's too?
Nope.
I'm just feeling a little.
Jonathan
dead.
Silverman's career died well before then.
What, say it again?
Oh.
It's just one of those days when you're feeling a little dead.
He was dead and he's still alive.
2004.
Give them a hint, because they're not anywhere near it.
Yep.
Hint.
Hint.
Actor. Give us
Simon
an actor.
Pegg.
Simon Pegg.
Really, guys?
Oh, I know.
Nick Frost.
Nick Frost. Always with Simon Pegg. That wasn't really much. Simon Pegg's there. Nick is there as well.
Zombies.
Yes. Ward's coming in for the.
They were cops. They were killing zombies.
No, you got 2 movies
No,
mixed
now you're
up.
mixing it up with Hot Fuzz.
Okay, I am.
DEFCON 4.
No. All right, they missed that
We're
one.
giving it to you. Shaun of the Dead. Shaun of the Dead.
No, not giving it
Don't
to
give it
him.
to me.
Nobody
No,
even got it right.
Well, no.
No,
1
we
point
weren't
off for
even
both
close.
of you.
Come on, quickly.
All right,
let's
from
move on.
1998, 2 cops. One is talk. The other is all action.
48 hours.
Tango Cash.
These are all really good answers. But no, 2 cops. One is talk. The other is all action.
Year.
Twins.
Give us the year.
1998.
1998.
98. 2
2
cops. 1
yeah,
talk.
it was-
1 action.
Oh.
I'll give you.
Martin Lawrence and
No.
Lethal Weapon.
An even more annoying person than Martin Lawrence.
I know.
Possibly the most annoying person of the 2000s.
Chris Tucker.
Oh!
Yeah, but who is it? What
Oh, the
movie?
Jackie Chan movie. It was that. The words that are coming out of my mouth. Shanghai Surprise.
That is Chris Tucker.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
You said 98?
I
Yeah.
know.
Jackie Chan.
Did he get it?
Rush Hour.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Is it Rush Hour?
Rush Hour.
Yeah.
That's correct.
Yeah,
All
man.
right.
Wow, that hurt came
Wow.
out coming
And
out.
I didn't think that clue would go over that easily, but that was a real easy clue, apparently.
Apparently so.
Love is wonderful until it happens to your only daughter from 1991.
Oh, I bet you know this
Oh,
one.
I know.
I know this one.
Love is wonderful until it happens to your only daughter.
Come on.
Hardcore.
What?
Hardcore with George C. Scott.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Richard Jones'
You have
Diary.
no idea how hip that reference is right there. That is
Like I said, I will Google that shit.
somewhere
I will
in
Google it.
Radio Land. Somebody just fell off their chair.
Give it to us again, Jordan.
Love is wonderful until it happens to your only daughter.
Father
Come
of
on.
the Bride.
Yay!
Oh,
wow.
damn.
That's what I was thinking.
What is the score?
It's 10-4.
He's already
Lou
won.
has no
Pulling
hope.
away like California.
I
Chrome.
think he already won. So
Let's put
I think for the last 4 questions, what we should do is hook Lou up to the shock
Shock
machine.
him when he gets it
Yeah,
wrong.
and shock him till he gets it right.
Why don't you put one on me
Are you
and
serious?
one on Lou and shock?
I don't think the
and
circuit
shock
will
the
complete
loser.
that way unless
Yeah.
one of you is holding hands.
That's not how electricity works.
No.
Yeah, Ward, come on. They didn't teach that in the Army? We knew about that in the Navy.
No, we fired guns.
You'd have to like French kiss for that to work. That'd be
All
funny.
right, there we go. This is not a huge deal, but I want to see. Have you ever had this done before, Lou? Like, talking to Mike, you never had anything like this? What the hell are you playing over there?
That's in the other room.
Sorry,
Okay.
freaked me out. All right, let me.
This is the police. What the hell y'all doing in there?
All right, now you can't feel anything there.
Whoa.
Oh, can you feel
Yeah,
it?
hello.
Oh. All right, so
right.
okay, so when you can just relax your hands down. You don't have to hold them up. You look like a little bunny rabbit. What are you doing?
You look
I'm a
scared.
T-Rex. God, I wish I could masturbate. That's got to be the most frustrating thing for a T-Rex. I probably have a giant weenus. I just can't reach it.
You know.
He sounds like the guy from the Island of the Misfit Toys. Doesn't he
Yes,
sound like the guard?
Oh, he does.
Yeah, I'm doing the.
It's Ed Wynn.
It's
It is.
The Jack in
I'm
the
doing
box.
the Steve in the box.
Of course, you know. It's crazy that way.
All right, go ahead, Jordan. We have any questions?
We're gonna have to wait
inside
another
your
few
mouth
minutes
and
for
it's
this ad
Roger
to
Rabbit.
close.
What, you guys an ad?
Yeah, I brought up an ad for a Dirt Devil. Damn you!
And Lord knows, Chris, you don't have enough vacuum cleaners here at your house.
Did you
I
see
don't know
that?
anything about
We
Dirt
don't throw
Devil.
them out.
It looks like
I'm screwed with
it
that
looks
one.
like a garage sale.
I feel
can't
guilty
make it
to
go
even
away.
hand them to people. You're listening to Double Special. We're almost done on the air right now. Lou Angelwolf and Ward Smith in the throes of the end of the trivia death match. We got Lou hooked up to the nipple clamps on his fingers.
Yeah.
Those
All right.
huge nipples.
You ready for the first
All
one?
right, he figured
From-
it.
from-
Huge nipples. And so when you get the answer wrong, I'm going to give you a little zap, all right?
From
Okay,
1980,
the water
All right.
me later.
from 1980, the craziest flight you'll ever take.
Airplane.
Soap plane.
Who got it?
No, Lou got it. This is all for
Yeah,
Lou now.
all
Ward,
right.
you already won.
Oh, all right.
Jesus.
Oh, so, okay. We got
Yeah,
it.
back off now. Now you're being a poor winner. Honestly.
hilarious.
All right.
Yeah, that's like a cocky there.
From 1990, a family comedy without the family.
Adam's Family.
No.
It's like a delayed thing where he goes, wow.
What is it? The
From
ant-
1990,
You all right?
a family comedy without the family.
Don't get it wrong.
Don't get it wrong, Lou.
I have no idea.
Look at the tension on his face. He's like,
Well, before I was just gonna go. I'll let.
I absolutely
Do
love
you
these
know
nipples.
the
I'll let-
answer?
I'm just going. I'll let Ward get it.
Yeah, but no, it's on you.
Now it's
No,
on
he
me.
won.
Shit.
He won. He got it.
Come on,
The
take another
family
guess.
without a family. Schindler's List.
That's funny, but no.
All right, what's the answer?
No, we'll give him one more. We'll give him one more clue. Joe Pesci, a family comedy without the family from 1990.
Oh, Home Alone.
Hey, there we go. Safe again.
He's like, oh, please don't shock me again.
All right, here's an easy one. No shock for you. From 1993, One Dream, 4 Jamaicans, 20 below zero.
Oh, you got to know this.
The bobsled.
Yes?
Nice ice dreams.
It was
No, shock him.
Snow dreams.
Shock him.
Oh, I know what it is.
No,
Tiffany, what is it?
Cool.
Cool Running.
There you go. All right, yeah.
All right, last one.
Last one.
Last one.
I can't believe like you let
From
me shock.
2001, the greatest fairy tale never told.
He's like this.
Elf.
No. All right, we'll give you a clue. From 2001, the greatest fairy tale never told, crossed with a badger.
Now I'm confused. What?
The Wilderness one? Is it a cartoon?
No.
Crossed with a badger.
What?
Want to make friends with the badger.
What year? What year? What year?
2001.
I don't know, man.
No, that's not it.
That's not it?
Hmm.
Oh, what?
All right, one more clue. The greatest fairy tale never told, 2001.
Give us a star.
Bill Osee.
Bill Osee.
Bill Osee.
Bull Run.
Shrek.
Shrek.
Shrek. All right, there we go. Give it up, Lou. Good job, dude. You want to try this, Ward? Look at Ward. He wants to be shocked.
Yeah, man.
Will you put them on your nipples?
Oh my God!
Yeah, baby.
Yeah.
All right, clip that on.
Hey, Fran, you might want to tape this. Francis, you may want to tape this. This is
Does he have nipples
Ward,
like
very.
Jordan's
I don't know. He's got
nipples?
very small nipples.
Ward Smith.
Flick him, smack him up, dude. Get him hard.
We need
Wow.
a fluffer. Need a fluffer. Stage 3.
All right, just fingers on. Damn it, you can't. No, it's gonna work. It won't work through your shirt. Damn it, I wanted to get the nipples, man.
I
What
know
about
that dude on the
earlobes?
box has
Do
such big
earlobes.
nipples.
I know. What is he doing with his nipples? Where he's now? Have you ever had anything like this done before? No. Can you feel it? Dude, everybody's face looks surprised, and they're like, "Hey, it's on right now. It hurts." And this stuff happening right now. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Oh, all right. I got Ward hooked up to the nipple clamps. You gonna try it again on the nipples?
He really wants it on his nipples.
Yes, Lou. What is it? I can't see it. I don't have my glasses on. Hold on. Okay, go ahead. See if you can hook them up. Jesus, dude. Yeah, my God.
All right.
All right. Is it hooked up? You got it? Can you feel it? Can you? He's so excited. You want to borrow these for the weekend? They're, Army boy, get your hands off my damn nipple clamps, damn it.
I think I might like them on my gonads. I think I might like it like that. Hook them up to my gonads. Go ahead. You got hot batteries in there? Go, 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 go.
You've been listening to Double Special. We've had a great show in the studio. Lou Angelwolf, Ward Smith. Say goodbye to everybody. Say goodbye.
Everyone. Goodbye. I'm finally in the mic. Finally.
Yeah, no,
Took
it's all
4
good.
hours to finally get the placement of the mic.
Nah,
correct.
listen, Steve. We love you. We'll always miss you, dude.
Thank
This
you
show is
having
for
me
you.
Here for this, and thank you for including in this, and thank you for paying props to Steve.
No
like
problem.
that.
Lou?
Hey, man.
Well, I think we all care about Steve. Are you
yes.
Indian?
Sunday.
Hold on. Memorials, yes.
Sunday, the 18th is Just in Peace comedy tribute to Steve Baird.
Where?
Yeah.
At Two Palms, 2950 Gulf to Bay,
Jack's.
Clearwater.
There you go. Come out. Show your support.
Formerly Jack's Joint.
Formerly Jack's
Formerly
Joint.
Coconuts
What
Clearwater.
time?
8 o'clock.
It's an Indian
8 o'clock.
restaurant.
Come
At
out and
night.
support it. I'm trying to be out
It's a
there.
Sunday night.
Sunday night, I'll be there.
The bar opens at 7. The show's at 8:30.
Thanks, guys, for coming in. You did a great job tonight. Good
Thank
job,
you, bud.
Ward. Thank you very much. Lou, as always. Love you.
Absolutely wonderful.
Jordan, give yourself. You did a great job tonight.
I did a wonderful job
You were
as
hot,
always.
kid. You were
You're
hot
awesome.
pocket.
Tiffany, always a pleasure, my dear. It's wonderful this
What's wrong with
weekend.
that right
Crystal,
now?
thanks so much. Double Special, we're out. We'll see you next week. You
Bye.
can check us out on doublespecialshow.com. Thanks for listening, everybody. We'll see you next week.
It's been 3 days since Raccoon City incident. The government is fucking up worse than they ever did. And leave it to man to take the end of the world into his own hand. Last of the living in the land of the dead. En el mundo no hay justicia, no. Aquí no existe. We had it all. We had it all. We had it As dawn comes rolling in, my story has to end. My wounds are infected, soon my new life will begin. And as I walk the earth with the hunger of the